Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the live stream. Today we are transmitting a special message, special energy that relates to the throat chakra. If you're watching this on replay, I highly suggest you watch till the end because we're going to share ideas with you, techniques and knowledge that will transform your life for the better in all ways, in multiple ways. Today we're talking about the throat chakra, which is the most weirdest space in the body, the most difficult space to access and to activate, the most secret, the most occult, the most weird, the most impressive, the most difficult and challenging, the most obscure and difficult to understand, hard to perceive, and just a fantastic space to go into. This is very important for you to watch because in 99% of the people, pretty much, this space of the throat center is dormant. It's not active. It's as if you have lights turned off in your energy center in the pit of the throat. It's not there, it's non-existent. But after watching this video, hopefully this will tickle you a little bit in your throat center and it's going to be very good. It's going to change your life. Today, it's going to be a little bit of a more laid back and casual live stream as it was not yesterday. So you can ask me questions. I'll be very friendly here and say hello to all of you. And again, if you're watching this live or tuning in from the recording, you're going to want to watch the entire thing because this is going to be packed with juicy knowledge and an energy transmission. All of my live streams are an energy transmission. This is what I'm hoping and intending to do. Meaning, if you're watching this, energy is going to go your way. The energy that I've cultivated and the things that are happening in my room, in my environment, is going to go directly into you, and it's going to awaken something in you. This is how it is. This is how you know you're doing it well, or you're properly communicating. This is not just me sharing words with you or ideas with you. If this was the case, I would write a book. It'd be much easier, much better. But this is an energy transmission, and if you're receptive enough, this will feed you, it will feed your soul. We have some comments here. Thank you for pointing that out, Mr. Spooks. Mr. Fun says, hello Shiva, how are you doing? I'm back, nice to see you. I'm doing well. It's good to see you again here. Why don't you do videos about it is literally a late night here? Well, it is early morning or afternoon in the United States, which that is the majority of my audience. And so that's why I'm making these videos at this time. Panda Boy says, it's mango time. My friend is outside my window. He's trying to get in. I don't know what he's doing. Yeah, Panda Boy, thank you for your donation yesterday. And I did buy mangoes and ate them, fortunately for you, or fortunately from you. Thank you very much. London here. I'm wondering what time it is in London. So today we are transmitting on the throat chakra. You're going to want to hear this, okay? And I'm going to share with you the most potent ideas first so that as you're tuning in, you can watch the most potent ideas. And if you don't feel like watching it anymore, you can tune out and you can watch the recording later. So the first idea, not really potent, but still, it's the first thing that's coming to my mind is that the throat chakra is a consuming place. It is consuming energy, consuming everything. The more that you learn to consume in an energy way, the more powerful your throat chakra is. So if I put tea in front of you and I said consume it without using your body, that's what it means. That's how the throat chakra functions and works. So your ability to consume energy is how the throat chakra works. The throat chakra, as I said, is the most obscure part of the body. It's the most difficult to manifest, the most difficult energy to move, and it's quite scarce and rare on our planet. Most human beings don't go into this space because it is weird. You will become weird. You will become abnormal, or people won't see you as a normal person. Like for me, for example, if you just take one glance at me if I'm walking down the street, especially if I'm dressed like this, maybe you're going to want to take a few steps back because you don't know what I'm capable of. I look weird. Or maybe you're going to think that I just look homeless. That's also acceptable too. So the throat chakra doesn't allow you to be blocked or stifled. It wants expression. It's difficult for you to move it, and it's difficult for you to keep it still. It's a very weird and obscure place, meaning that the social conditioned things that you've been brought up with, the things that are tying you down, and you have to be of a certain kind, and you have to be a good boy, that all gets demolished and destroyed when you're activating your throat chakra. And there's no better way of destroying your life quickly and efficiently and succinctly than activating the throat chakra, specifically in ways that are very violent and to the point. So, but destruction is not always a negative thing. It's sometimes positive, especially when it relates to spiritual growth. And I'll explain what destruction means. It doesn't mean going and destroying property, but it means your social situations will be turned upside down. We have some comments here. I'm going to go back to your comments. I'm going to read them just a little bit, but I want to continue the flow. So this relates to your physical appearance. It's not an accident that Sadhguru wears the clothes that he wears, dresses the way he dresses, and also doesn't shave his beard, doesn't cut his hair. Realistically, he trims his hair, but still, he's just outflowing. His life is wild. He's a wild man, especially his facial hair, his beard. People ask him, "Hey, why don't you cut your hair?" And he said, just very simply that, well, men grow hair, but some of them cut it off. So this is what I mean by socially conditioning. So you see, if you were born in the mountains somewhere and you had no concept, oh, I need a shave. This is a weird concept. This is a social concept that you need to shave. You need to find some sharp rock and shave yourself. That's weird. You're doing something unnatural. But only when you get around people, then they try to shame you. They try to put things around you. Oh, don't you look better? Oh, trim this, trim that. How about trim your own face, buddy? Okay, don't tell me to trim anything. So this is how this throat chakra manifests and expresses itself. It's very difficult for you to connect to people when your throat chakra is active. I had great resistance making this video because I know what this is going to bring up in me. I know how this is going to become interpreted. And also, for me to be able to properly express this energy on this live stream, it's going to take something else. It's going to take a lot too. For you to feel it, for it to touch you, and for it to make a permanent impact in your life. But I'm going to attempt that. And maybe I should have started this live stream earlier because it's 1 a.m. for me. I felt like intuitively I was being pushed to do it a little bit earlier. But I'm dressed. I'm nice and calm and relaxed now. So we're going to go. I'm going to share with you all the logical information. And then I'm going to derive this energy and send it forward into your lives so that you hopefully get a touch or a taste of this energy and you awaken this energy for free at no cost. And if you wish to donate and reciprocate, the PayPal link will be pinned to the comments down below, or it's always in my video's description. I would highly appreciate your donations, as it is how I feed myself. All right, somebody says, is this copper? This is not a copper water bottle. It's brass, and the inside of it is silver. But I also have a copper water bottle that I drink out of. This is the Kailash water bottle. We're going to go to Kailash in 2026, July time, so pack your bags. Infinite Presence, good day to you, my friend. I see you here on my channel quite often. Shout out to you. Your presence is greatly appreciated. He says, appreciate your passion for veganism. Just a gentle reminder that not everybody reaches the same, reacts the same, sorry. Some have medical or autoimmune conditions, whether removing meat can be risky without medical guidance. All right. Also, speaking negatively about meat eaters can make some people feel judged. A more balanced tone could help your message reach even more people. All right, a more balanced tone. All right, ladies and gentlemen, just, like if you kill animals, just maybe do it politely and gently, and when their blood spills on the floor and they're screaming in tears and pain, maybe like send a little prayer to them. And when you're eating their corpse, for medical reasons, because maybe you got like some skin issues and you have to eat the corpse, you have to kill the animal and eat it, then maybe like consult a doctor if you want to kind of maybe eat some plants or something. And we all know that you have to do it. Like it's not like it's, God came and said, hey, you have an autoimmune disease. It's like you have to eat meat, otherwise it's the only option in the universe. No, you don't explore other options. It's the only thing. So keep butchering animals, but do it in a balanced way. Let me know if that was better, okay? You don't look homeless. Thank you very much. I'm not, fortunately, but maybe my vibe is homeless. What do you know and think about copper technology? Copper is fantastic. I wear copper. It detoxifies the blood. It's great for your liver, and it's quite healing for your body if you consume it in balance within reason. Richard says, hello, my friend, Mrs. Nirvana or Nirvana person. Can we join you for Kailash? Absolutely. I'm seeking at minimum 15 people to go to Kailash with me in July time. And you have to prepare the finances and get your affairs in order because it's going to be a trip of your lifetime. Team Vegan 2 says, Richard, shout out to you. And Spook says, great response. Thank you. I appreciate it. So now I'm going to read my notes. I'm going to pin my PayPal link down below if you wish to generously donate for my time, energy, attention. And I'm going to change your life with this live stream. It's going to be great. I made lots of notes that pertain to the throat chakra and notes that are going to be very helpful and beneficial for you in navigating this terrain, especially if you've not been exposed to this or if you don't know much about it. Then this is really going to send you flying. All right. So, as I said, the throat chakra is very rare, very difficult to find people that have this activated, and it's not easy to even, not only is it not easy to activate, but it's difficult to move around and difficult to navigate this energy. And why is it why is it so rare in people? Because even when you come into spirituality, you look at the third eye and you think, oh wow, I can see things clearly. Maybe I can see through walls, or I can see energy, or I can perceive people's intentions, or perceive different things. And yes, that's what the third eye does. And it's socially acceptable. Maybe you look at the heart chakra and you think, oh, if I open the heart chakra, it'll be love and I'll have lots of love. And if you open the solar plexus chakra, or if you intensify this energy, you become very active and you're doing, and your body becomes healthy. And other centers of the body, like the Swadhisthana or the sacral chakra, you're lots of pleasure, and also you start to creating things. You're a very creative person. And the base chakra is your survival is fixed, and you're very stable and rooted in yourself. And the crown chakra is going beyond and having blissful experiences. And when it comes to the throat chakra, people think, oh, well, it's just, your self-expression in your voice. But nobody tells you this is the weird place. This is the weirdest place you can go. You go into this place, you'll become a weirdo. You'll become the weirdest of the weird. Your ability to become in contact with the occult and mysticism and sorcery and weird things and doing weird things with your energy and being weird and being perceived as an outcast and being not normal in people's perceptions. And just the word weird encompasses the throat chakra perfectly, succinctly. And when people do weird things, it is likely that they're touching this area. Because when you touch the throat chakra, maybe momentarily in your life you've touched this and you did something weird, meaning you just expressed yourself in a weird way. You did something like that. And if the energy touches another person, they will feel that you're weird. And also their ability to connect with you is virtually impossible because you can't really connect to the space in another person. You become an otherworldly life, as Sadhguru says, very correctly, by the way. This is like you stepping into a different dimension or a different realm entirely. When this becomes opened, you are like going into a different universe almost. And very rarely does this happen. Very rarely do you meet somebody that can express this and is competent in this area. And also very rare for somebody to like that, to enjoy that. Usually you're going to alienate the people that, when you do this, you alienate them. And if somebody else does this, they will alienate you. And it's a difficult terrain to master. So we're going to delve deeper into this. I'm going to take a short 1-minute break and fill up my water bottle because this is going to take a lot more energy and I need water to drink, and my presence and communication will improve once I have a lot more water in me. So watch the Linga Bhairavi Gudi and I'll be right back with some water. Actually, you can still hear me, so that's a plus because of a portable microphone. So in my initiation in 2019, when I was initiated into Shambho Mahamudra by Sadhguru, before he initiated us, I remember he paused, said Shambho a few times, took a copper pot of water and just chugged it. And I thought that was notable, like he was building something. And water does that. Water allows you to communicate better and express yourself easier. So he did that obviously for a conscious reason. All right, my silver, fantastic copper water bottle or brass water bottle is almost filled with Kailash's presence and energy. I'm going to drink this. I'm going to transmit this energy all over your face, and you're going to love it and you're going to enjoy it. Is that weird? Yes, it is. Did you just want to leave after that comment? Maybe you did. But this is the throat chakra, baby. We're going to be weird as hell today. So you're in for a ride. All right, so I'm back. Hopefully you heard all that. We got 17 people watching. Let me chug this water bottle and then just utterly and completely destroy your energy in multiple ways, spiritually speaking, for the better. Let's go. There are spiritual technologies that help you to activate the throat chakra, get you balanced, keep this in a hidden way, keep this hidden, and to make you less weird, much less weird. One of them is this particular type of metal. I can't share with you what this metal is called, but there's a planet, the second planet, or the closest planet to us, starts with an M, and it is close to the sun. One is Venus, not Venus, but the other one. So this is what this metal is, and it's fantastic for subsiding the throat chakra. You have to do it. You have to keep your body safe and healthy all the time, always, and be healthy, and take your doctor's checkups and whatever, and not follow people's advice on the internet. I'm just sharing with you my experience, and I want to be safe as well. So, so maybe somebody else here can say it, and yeah, I'm just taking extra precautions here, but whatever, that doesn't matter. There is a different types of elements on the planet Earth that keep the throat chakra energy happy, because when you blossom this, this seeks destruction. This seeks weirdness. This seeks just energy of a different type. So I have seen individuals in my external reality that have blossomed this in some small extent. And then they do weird things. Weird things meaning like illogical things, things that are maybe even unstable, things that a psychiatrist would be really concerned about, things that are just like that, weird. Why? Because whether they consciously understand this or not, they're trying to blossom this, or they're trying to get energy from the external environment from people. They're trying to make weird situations happen for them to feed this. This is a very thirsty, very hungry place, the throat chakra. When you touch this, when you begin to activate this, your desire to consume this type of energy is so enhanced. When I say this type of energy, my friends, in nature, we have venomous creatures. We have cobras, we have different types of reptiles, scorpions, different type of ants, all sorts of venomous creatures. Fish, jellyfish, one of the most venomous squid or octopus on the planet, a blue octopus, tiny little thing, extremely venomous. If it touches you, you're gone. So nature has developed venom in animals, which is an extremely potent form of fuel or resource for the purpose of, destroying another living being, either for self-defense or for food, as a weapon. A human being has something similar. Not obviously, you can't really develop venom physically. You can't become a cobra. You're not going to bite somebody and venomize them. That's not going to work. But because we've evolved, we're the most advanced life form. We hold pretty much the blueprint of all the animals, and we have the ability to become venomous also. And this is where venom is stored. It's stored in the throat center. I need more sage, I need more energy to communicate this forward. It's not enough. So, venom is stored here, meaning that when you do something weird, I'm not telling you to do things weird, but some people do weird things and energy gets expressed in the environment. Let's say somebody cringes, or somebody has a violent outburst, or somebody has a weird outburst. That energy kind of activates you, it fuels you. This energy seeks that. And then the throat starts to turn blue. This is like you cultivating venom. And as you cultivate venom, you can spit venom out, metaphorically speaking, or spiritually speaking, not physically. Maybe if you're extremely advanced, you can spit venom physically, but I'm not seeing that. I'm not like that, and that would take some extreme mastery. So just because you spit on somebody or you spit on the floor, it doesn't mean you're going to venom them. But you can express yourself in a venomous way. I've done this to people around me. People have done this to me. And this is just how it works. So let me calm down a little bit. Let me read some of your comments. Let me relax because I'm really feeling I'm spiraling, becoming a little bit loopy. I want to go into this space, but it's not working. So let's see what you all think. Slightly shaky says I'm locked in now. Nice. Stay for the full video. Stay for the full transmission. Don't leave. Okay, I promise you. This is an energy that we're all cultivating. You staying here is going to help me. And there's no point of being distracted or scrolling on YouTube or going watch some adult videos or wasting your time with something else. Unless you really have something important to do, you better stay here. You better stay locked in because we're exploring something very powerful. And when some big energy process is happening, you don't just get up and leave. Okay? Even if you have to take a piss, you better piss in your pants, but you stay in the energy. At some point, we're going to do this in the future, and some of you have this energy activated. If we do this in person, my God, we can send people flying into space, metaphorically speaking. But right now, I'm here by myself, and I need more energy, so let me just go back and get some more spiritual tools. All right. All right, we're sending it now. If you're wondering what this is available on my website. And if you're a particular type of human being, I encourage you to get this, especially if you're in the United States. Especially if you're in the United States. Because that is a venomous land, a very powerful land. Oh my God, that is way better. Jesus Christ. Now I can communicate this forward without it hurting my body or injuring me. So this energy or this throat chakra requires this type of energy. It requires a lot. It either requires, this is very dangerous and risky to say, but it requires potent type of energy. Let's just say that. This is a potent metal. What else is potent? Well, like I said, some animals have this potency. That also feeds this. So for example, if you go on YouTube, like I did in the past, you search up cobra or cobras, and you see people interacting with cobras, or you see cobras in the wild. When you see venom, this space becomes activated. It kind of feeds this. It needs that as a source. So this is also a special and a sacred space, the throat chakra, because unlike all the other places, it doesn't really need external elements. I mean, realistically, all chakras need external elements to thrive, but not as intense as this. Like the solar plexus chakra needs the sunlight, but you don't need the sunlight to make this active. You can make this active inside. Similarly, the throat chakra doesn't need external things, but that you would have to be really strong to make this active. I don't think you can do it. I definitely can't do it. I need tools. I don't need tools, but it's like super helpful. My God. So, yeah, what's your opinion on psychedelics? Don't do it. Would you gossip about negative form? Don't know what that means. You can get used by venom. You can get used to venom. That's true. Hendi mi bulat. I'm locked in. You don't get to use his name if you don't believe in him. Be God. Don't know what that means. You don't have enough spiritual tools. Correct? Dr. Rob, throat chakra channeling seems to be powerful. I have the tools infinite. Shout out to you, Dr. Rob. I hope that we can meet and do live streams together. That was the most fun I've ever had in Bali. And yeah, so we need to be we need to be entertaining together. Walking Water, shout out to you, my friend. He says, hello, bro. How is being able to produce poison connected to being able to filter poison? Okay. So the little that I know when it comes to the throat chakra, so the throat chakra is responsible for communication at the base level, at the minimum level. You see how I can communicate? You see how I can have my words flow and how I choose my words? And my communication has an impact on you. I don't doubt that, and you don't doubt that either. You know that for a fact, unless you're really, I don't know, 10 bottles of alcohol a day. So my words have an energy impact on you. It's not just me communicating, I'm a good communicator, I'm a good speaker. Yeah, technically I know how to speak, but also there's energy behind this. When energy goes in the throat space, your ability to connect with life gets enhanced. This is direct words from Sadhguru. Everything I know about this throat chakra realistically comes from the throat chakra, or pretty much most of the things that I know. So that's why I'm so thankful for him. And so your ability to connect with life. You can connect to life. You can touch physical places that are outside of your physical reach. You can connect your life. You can play with life. You can get your hands dirty in life's energies when you have your throat chakra activated. You can actually maneuver and manipulate the vibration of this universe when you have this space active. It's like you as a kid going into the mud and putting your hands in the mud and playing around and being physical with the universe. You can do the same thing with an energy in an energy level with the throat chakra being active. Sadhguru also has a quote. I'm going to read some of your comments, then I'm going to get into his quote later. What is this information? I feel your throat chakra hitting my ears. Very good. Have you been hitting the throat chakra? This is also a funny space, you know? The throat space and being the throat goat. So yeah, this is also very absurd and silly, but stay tuned because it's going to powerfully change and transform your life. And my friends, I guarantee you, you becoming competent in this area is something that all of you need desperately. This is something that's so missing in people's lives. So, next, Sadhguru's quote is, the ability to deal with matters of life and death, particularly death, the ability to deal with matters pertaining to death is only a social process if you don't have the throat chakra active. You're just gonna go do some, sound vibrations, or you're gonna do some imaginary things, or you're gonna cry or laugh or sing or dance or anything. But having the ability to use this energy is how you actually connect to the processes of beyond. Then you can actually touch life beyond your reach. You can touch spirits, you can touch ghosts, you can touch people that have passed on, like I've dissolved some of them. And like I see them in my physical presence sometimes, not always. That takes a lot of barriers to be dropped and obliterated. And sometimes I don't even feel safe doing that because I feel like I'm going crazy when I see them. So I kind of keep my barriers active. And yeah, shout out to you, Dr. Rob, for meeting me in person. And his presence, Dr. Rob's presence, Monk Life, you should go subscribe to his YouTube channel, gave me the permission, in some sense, to drop my barriers for the first time. And I saw them in my room, and it was quite fascinating and phenomenal. So see you soon, Rob. Yeah, the throat goat. Yep. Shout out to you. The people that passed on are the evil spirits pretending, in my opinion. No, that's incorrect. The people that pass on, especially if they lose their body in a, quick way, let's say, they're not ready for it, they're still in the spirit, they just don't have a body, and they're confused like everybody else. They're confused like you. And they're walking around thinking they're going to do the same things in life, but without a body. They don't know where they are, what the hell they're doing, and they need somebody to go and clap them away. So, yeah. The throat chakra manifestation, and my PayPal link is down below if any of you wish to support me in this great time of transition. I need your support, and I would highly appreciate it. Next, moving on, my friends. The throat chakra is activated by going to special places on the earth. I know that some of you won't like me to say this. Oh, every place is special. Oh, the dumpster behind McDonald's is also special. You can also find God there. Yeah, you can find God there, but are you going to find God behind the dumpster of a McDonald's? No, probably not. It's way easier to connect to God in Kailash, the mountain of Kailash, which is a mystical library of the universe that was created by the most powerful being probably to ever walk this earth. Not a human being, an extraterrestrial, just came here for some time It gave us some knowledge, planted the seeds of spirituality on the human being's consciousness, and then left, and he's somewhere else now. And that was like 80,000 years ago. Oh, and all of his knowledge, everything that he knows about the universe, from the creation to this destruction, from the creations that have happened before this universe, he just put it in an energy form. He just took that as an energy, that knowing, he put it in energy, and he put it inside the mountain. And that mountain's exuberance is many kilometers wide. And you driving next to that mountain, it's like, oh my God. I have YouTube shorts of me with a bus filming me driving to that mountain, and you can feel the energy. It hits you through the computer screen. You do it, you watch it. The most fantastic place on earth. That place is reverberating with a throat chakra energy like nothing you've ever seen before in your life, ever, anywhere. And that undoubtedly will sprout something in you. Maybe even if you consciously want to go into this space, which I encourage you to do, you watch some Kailash videos. Kailash videos of me in Kailash, of Sadhguru in Kailash, any Kailash videos you can find really, but those are the two best examples. And why? Why do you need to activate the throat chakra? Like I said, your ability to deal with matters of life and death are only handled when the throat chakra is activated. And the throat chakra is not activated in 98 or 99% of people. When I scan the environment, I go to any place, a restaurant, a spiritual gathering, anywhere and anywhere. I look and I feel and I judge and I perceive and I see what is happening with them. How is energy like, particularly with this space? Because to me, this is the most important space. This is the most phenomenal space. This is not just my personal experience. This is just observably how it is in the human system, in the human energy system. This is the most amazing place. You become extremely devotional when you go into the space. When you touch the space, you just lose all sense of time and boundaries, and it's too fantastic. Can you show us how to activate the throat chakra? Yes, this video will activate the throat chakra. If you stay put, stay tuned, and listen in, relax, calm your mind, don't have any distractions, and you watch until the end, or you watch sufficient length of time, I'm gonna tickle you, okay? You're gonna get a tickle there. No pun intended. Please, nobody quote that in inappropriate ways. So, what was I saying? Yeah. So most people's throat chakra is like, I have lights in my room. They're active. They're on. It's like the room is totally dark, just like this. That's you. Okay? That's most people. Nothing at all. Imagine that. This is an area that's skipped or is not, you're not able to access it, because to be able to send energy, enough energy to blow this open or to blossom this is tremendous. You have to be going on the spiritual path for a long time, and then finding out ways to blossom this further, to actually engage with this energy, to go forward. Second thing, and even having the desire consciously, without having any idea what this is, to go into the space, and when you do touch the space, not being terrified of it, and knowing that you're going to socially alienate yourself from everybody, and you're going to destroy your social situations, and you're going to be an alien outcast, and nobody's going to like you probably, or very few people are going to like you. And just how weird you're going to be. Where do I sign up, okay? What contract do I sign for that? Are you going to do that? Maybe not, probably not. So that's the downsides. But there's no downsides to human expansion, okay? Just because all the noobs don't have this active, just because the noobs can't do this or can't communicate in this way, doesn't mean that you should too. No, they're noobs. They're noobs for a reason. They're level 1 or level 2. You leave them alone. You don't pay attention to noobs. Or you quickly loot them, you steal their stuff, and you hoard it into your backpack, and you continue on the quest. Somebody says, reply to me. All right, let me read your comment. Lots of love, Monk. Nice, thank you. My mom passed away 5 months ago. Can you please tell me where she is now? Bro, are you crazy? Okay, what is that going to do for you? Oh, she's on the 5th floor of heaven. She's having a drink or a cocktail. What is that going to do for you, buddy? Your mom is in a good place, all right? I know that for a fact. Because I can see you, I can see who you are, how you are, your family situation. I don't see you. I just see your vibration. I know how you feel to me. She's passed on. She's doing well, okay? Wherever she is, you don't have to worry about her. She's in the penthouse. Sounds like a bongo until you experience it yourself, plus one. Yeah. So continuing on, okay? This is what the throat chakra is. This is how you deal with life. This is how you deal with death. And your ability to connect with life your ability to deal with energy is enhanced or is actually active when you go into the space, when you touch the space, when you energy connect to the space. Some of you are leaving, we're losing viewers. Don't leave, stay put, force yourself to stay, because this is the medicine that you need. This is going to consciously help you in your life in many beneficial ways. And if you want to ask me a question, a serious question, consider donating a super chat, and I'll read your question and I'll spend 5 minutes talking about whatever topic you want to talk about. $5 minimum. All right, otherwise we're going to move on. Moving on to what? So death of a loved one, losing your family members, losing people that you're connected to, losing people that you love and trust. That's tough, that's rough. But the ideal situation is those people get dissolved. And when somebody comes seeking help, and if you don't have the throat chakra activated, all that you're going to do is become afraid. You're just going to feel fear. And there's no ability for you to do anything about it. There's no ability for you to touch them in any meaningful, significant way. You're just either going to be terrified, number one, or if some wise saint or sage or master told you to practice loving kindness or gave you a ritual, you can do that ritual, and that's a hit or a miss. Maybe it's going to work. Well, if you send them loving kindness, it's almost certainly going to work. But otherwise, you don't know what you're doing. Okay? So this is why it's important. Show us how to activate the throat chakra. Buddy, I'm showing you. I'm teaching you. I'm explaining you. I'm showing you. Okay, watch. Look, I'll do it. Okay, you see that? No, you don't? Then pay attention. Nice. I really activated my throat chakra. Too hard. Okay? Just kidding. Okay, next. So, how do you do it? If I were to give you advice, if you're, there was no financial requirements for you, you had all the money in the world, you had all the time in the world, you had all the resources in the world, how would you do it? If I just gave you some simple methods, you would book a flight to Kailash next summer. That's one of the best ways. Actually, that's the best way on planet Earth. That's step number one. That's like the top tier. You can't get better than that. To activating your throat chakra, going to Kailash, it's guaranteed. Virtually 99% of the chance this energy is going to become activated in you. Because the throat chakra is so active in that place. It's the most active anywhere on the planet Earth. You can't help it. It's like, what's an example? You standing next to a raging, powerful waterfall, and you're not going to get wet. Even the mist alone, you standing in close proximity, the mist and the water explosion and the implosion that's happening, you're going to get wet for sure, because it's just huge water. Similarly with you, okay? You standing next to the Niagara Falls, even standing where the safety line is, sometimes when the wind blows in a particular direction, you just get wet, just from the mist. That's how much water is there. That's how much energy is in Kailash. That's top tier, that's base number one. You go to Kailash. Where would be the second best thing you can go? You would go to the Valangri Mountain in South India, in Coimbatore, right next to the Isha Yoga Center. That place is also the second most fantastic place for activating the throat chakra. That place is just raging with energy. Third best place is Mato Tipila in the United States. This is why I tell you, if you're living in the United States, you need to go to my website right now, shivakailash.com, go to my shop page and purchase this little bead for yourself and wear it. Watch the videos that I made on it. It's fantastic. And wear it. Because the United States, to a large extent, is empowered, hugely, greatly empowered by this structure that sits in Wyoming. Consciously, whether you know it or not, or unconsciously probably for you, you're not aware of this, but it's a fact. It's true. The United States gets its power, gets its spiritual power, it gets its ego identity, you could say, from Mato Tipila, from the Devil's Tower in the Wyoming. So you'll be wise to purchase this technology, wear it, because it's going to enhance you in your life. What's up, Master G? Budi says, shout out to you. Budi. Dolly Rama says, you need a little more patience and understanding with viewers. That's correct. I agree with you. Budi says, infinite guys, how much percentage of his chakra makes per... What? I don't know what you said. Let me just take a quick little break, a breather. Meditate with all of you, connect to all of you. If you have any questions, let me know down below. Anything pertaining to the throat chakra. I'm still mastering how to go live on YouTube and not look at the viewers, not look at the comments, just look at the camera or pretend I'm here by myself and really work on my own energy in a way that is, I'm indifferent to all of you. Because right now I'm battling all of you, the viewers. You're sending your energy forward to me. I'm getting lost in the chaos. I'm thinking if I'm famous yet. I'm doing all these things inside of myself. The best thing for me to do is just to simply sit and look at the observable truth that I'm here alone. There's a camera on me. You're all the way over there watching me somewhere far away. And I need to sit still, relax, be balanced, and express this truth forward. So yes, my friends, this is how you manifest the throat chakra. This is how you deal with this energy. When the throat chakra becomes activated, your skin turns blue. At least that's what the scriptures say. Your skin actually doesn't literally turn blue, although it can in maybe severe cases, but no, not really. It's that your aura turns blue. I've experienced my aura turning blue many times in Australia, and even now. When I get this energy going really strongly, when this energy manifests in a big way, I can see and feel my skin almost turning blue. My energy is so strong. Yes, Walking Water, anything for you? If you want to ask me a question, I'll be happy to answer you. You've donated generously, and I trust you, and I'm willing to exchange my time and energy for you. You've earned it. So I know you. I trust you. Let's see what your comment says. So the skin turns blue, or your aura turns blue, and again, I have to say the same thing, that your ability to deal with life, your ability to manipulate and to move life and get your hands dirty with energy gets enhanced, gets largely enhanced. You can move life, you can maneuver life, you can move energy, you can deal with matters of life and death. It becomes enhanced. The throat chakra deals with competency. It deals with your own life's competency. How competent you are with energy and spiritual phenomenon, spiritual things, is dependent upon how active this is. When your solar plexus chakra gets activated, for example, and you really fire this up, you can be active, in quotes, and with small letters, small capitals, or small, the word active is smaller, lowercase. Meaning you can go and do things, you can go and work on your computer, you can go build a house, you can go build a chair, you can go and be physically active. When the throat chakra becomes active, you become active in a different sense. You don't have to go and do things over there. You can do things over there from here. I mean, also physically. I know that this energy is capable of moving around, moving out of my hand, and knocking objects over. This is how yogis do it. I'm not that competent enough yet. I've not had this experience. But what I have had experience is me. Let me pause, let me reflect, because I don't want to say anything that is too outlandish and you're not going to believe. All right, we have a donation from my good friend Kevin. Shout out to you, Kevin, Walking Water. And he says, or he asks, do you know the difference between condemnation and judgment? Yes. Judgment is critique of physical presence, of actions, behaviors, thoughts, anything physical or non-physical. You have a view of it. You're comparing it to something else. That's what a judgment is, actually. You're seeing that thing and you're comparing it to something that you like, something that you don't like, something that you've seen in another person. You're making a judgment. This is how it is. Okay, this is, you're comparing yourself. Condemnation is one step forward or one step above of that, I feel. Not only have you judged something, you've compared it to something else, But now you take your own view and you impress it onto that thing. Okay, your energy is like this. Now let me condemn you. You burn in hell. Or you are a terrible person for doing this. Or you are fantastic. I love you very much. Or you deserve to go to the highest heaven. So a condemnation is you imprinting your label, or you stamping somebody, or you, yeah. I hope that explains that. Condemnation, to condemn. Usually this is in a, yeah, you sending somebody forward with your views. So a judgment is very simple. A condemnation is something that's more severe. I hope I answered your question. Let me know. Osho versus Sadhguru in MMA. Who wins? Sadhguru, because Sadhguru is embodied, but maybe Osho because Osho is in somewhere else. So Osho doesn't have the burden of a body. But yeah, who knows? Thank you very much for your kind donation. Again, Kevin. There we go. So we can't do a live stream without people's socially conditioned responses or their program that they have running in their mind that's been imprinted onto them by their social leaders or their Christian leaders. Lily King says, Christ is king. They have to piss on the floor like a dog, like a male dog has to mark their territory. She's marking her territory here, stamping her name here, Christ is king, making sure everybody understands, because this is how the religion moves forward. You see, a good way of judging something is how, well, maybe a good way of judging a religion is how much they push things onto others. Because generally speaking, you don't, if you want to donate 10,000 euros, you do that on my PayPal and my website, shivakailash.com, or my PayPal, but you won't do it, I don't think. But if you do it, I'll be very happy. My needs will be met for a very long time. So, yeah, to push the religion forward, you have to advertise it. And this is just, the marketing. This is the marketing team is done well in Christianity, that they have to go and say things like this because otherwise they're going to go to hell, or they think that they're saving me from hell. Well, thank you so much for saving me from hell by telling me that Christ is king. King of what? Jerusalem? King of Nigeria? King of White Castle? What is he the king of? And do you know that for a fact? Maybe you don't. Are you not pushing this into others if you're not being pushed without a camera in your face? You come here and you can go. I'm sharing with you the things that I know, tools for well-being. This is why Hinduism, you don't see Hindus going and knocking on your door, because the science and the technology is there. The science of well-being is there. And you can go find it, and it's fantastic, and it has fantastic benefits. If you don't find it, that's too bad for you. King of all creation. Really? A guy born 2,000 years ago is the king of all creation. That's an interesting thought. You're sharing what I know. All right. You did this yoga stuff. Okay. Well, it clearly didn't work. All right. Walking Water says, yeah, okay, I think so too. And that's the process of the mind is rooted in polarity, and therefore we need to judge. We have to allow ourselves to judge. It's either good nor bad, no matter what we think. Yes, judgmentalism, being judgmental, is just another tool of the mind. It's a cutting instrument. You judge things. Let me compare this person to that person. Let me compare this object to that object. But if you have no judgment, if you truly have no judgment, then go smear your face in feces on the floor. Hey, we're all one here. Hey, the Christ is the creator of the universe. Okay? The guy born in Jerusalem that lived to be 33 years old, that was a carpenter, that did some magical occult things, walked on water and stuff, and then got himself crucified because he spoke too much truth. He's the guy that is the king of the creation. If that's true, then I'm also the king of the creation, okay? Because we're cut from the same cloth. Love and support from India. If you want to support me, donate via PayPal. I did yoga, I did non-dualism, I did Taoism, I did Buddhism, and Hinduism. Only the Christ did it. Did I find life and find peace and love? Okay, first of all, you can't you can't do Buddhism and Hinduism. What does that mean you did it? Huh? Did you follow the teachings? Hey, are you an animal abuser? Do you pay others to kill animals on your behalf and eat their corpses? Oh, sorry. Do you eat meat? Do you put steaks on your dinner plate? I'm sure if you're a Christian, you're a God-loving Christian and you shoot guns in Texas, and I love my steak and I love my animal abuse. But Christ is king, and I live life not from my own intelligence, but what people tell me. You don't know anything. You don't know anything. Just like me, I don't know anything, and I'm proud of that. Jesus is an incarnation of Yeshua, just another name or form of the reality. All right, that sounds more like the truth than whatever the other person said. No judgment in heart doesn't mean no judgment needs to be made, I think. Fair. So much passion and wisdom in this spiritual man. Thank you very much. I'm glad you capitalized the word man to let everybody know that I'm the next Jesus Christ. I know Christ is Lord. It's not a question. A Lord of what? Lord of the Rings? A Lord, Lord of something else? I'm judging you as a Christian right now. I'm judging Christianity. I'm judging Jesus. I know Jesus firsthand on a first name basis. Hey, Jesus, what's up? You doing well? Okay. You come back to me whenever it's time for me to evolve more. He comes back to me every so often. And his presence is exuberant. Okay? It's just overwhelming. Fantastic. Overwhelming with love. Oh, Jesus is here. Oh, God, thank you. Thank you so much. You're freaking awesome. Hey, I'm the creator of the universe and I'm the Lord. What are you the Lord of, buddy? You're just like a fantastic master, one of the wisest human beings to walk this planet. Thank you for doing whatever you're doing. Thank you for being such a positive influence. But you need to unconfuse some people, okay? Remove the dust out of their eyes. He is the Lord. And Jesus is King, everybody. He's the Lord of you. Is he really? Where's the stamp? Is the stamp behind my back? Is he going to go and whip me? Yeah. Religion, the Abrahamic religions, responsible for the most death and torture on the planet Earth. Okay? And that's you. Jesus is king. Let me go on this person's live stream. Let's say, let me type it all in caps. Jesus is king. Hello, Jesus is king. You know who's not king? Shiva. Shiva, one of the most extraordinary beings in the universe, probably, arguably. I don't know that. Do I know that for a fact? Absolutely not. Do I go on people's live streams? I gotta affirm this to myself because I don't know, and if I tell it, I'm gonna go to heaven. If they don't tell it, they're gonna go to hell. And religious programming. Jesus is king. That's you. That's some of you. All right, like this video. So this is how it is, my friend. The throat chakra is also responsible for destruction, destroying people's lives in a positive way. Destroying people's illusions is what I mean. The destruction of illusions is what the throat chakra is mainly responsible for. When you blossom in this energy forward, when you send it forward, when you speak in this way, when energy goes into the throat chakra and it touches this energy and you speak, your expression will become perceived as very destructive, as it is right now. Do you feel that? Do you perceive that? Do you feel me as a destructive being? Good. That's what Shiva is. That's what the throat chakra is. That's what this energy does. So you can't be afraid of destruction. Nobody's mocking Christ here. I'm mocking you. There's a very big difference. I would never mock a powerful human being, especially if they're more powerful or wiser than me. I would not mock anybody that's wiser than me. That's just not how it works. Maybe I would mock somebody on my level or stupider than me. But hey, why am I being discriminatory? I'll mock Jesus too, and I'll mock people that are wiser than me. There are no rules here. There's no limitations. There's no boundaries. And when the throat chakra becomes activated, this is also another benefit. This is also another side effect. That the rules that you made up and other people made up, you want to step upon them. You want to break them. You want to say outlandish and weird things. And you have the confidence and courage and the clarity and the certainty to do so, and the strength, most importantly. Without that, without your ability to communicate the truth forward, you just don't have that. He didn't mock Christ, he mocked Christians. Correct. You know how to use your third eye, perception center. Show your ring. I'm wearing a snake ring to represent that I'm a fallen angel, or I'm a snake guy, or I'm bitten by the snake, or Eve ate the fruit of the snake and the snake told her, hey, go eat that apple. Oh my God, snake. Oh my God, an animal in the animal kingdom. He must be the devil. Oh my God, a lizard. He's wearing a lizard on his ring. Quick, call the police. Call the Christian helpline. That's you. Look, I don't blame you, okay? You've just been taught fear. A lot of fear has been impressed upon you. The Abrahamic religions are full of fear. That's how they motivate you. Hey, you gotta be afraid. Deathly afraid of what? Of hell, of the devil, of demons. Fuck the demons, okay? I eat demons for breakfast. So, yeah. Demons are my friends, my best friends. They hang out with me. Oh, hello, demon number one. Oh, hello, demon number two. Oh, hello, demon number three. Okay? And so are angels. Purity culture, painful. I have no idea what that means. You just said two things that are contradictory. So, yeah, I have friends also that are angels, archangels. Archangel Michael, I've had contact with him. That's one of the easiest angels or divine beings to come in contact with. Yeah, so you can do it very easily. Afraid of hell, and well, I should be. Why should you be afraid of hell? And actually, what are you going to do to end up in hell? Are you going to go and masturbate? That's going to send you to hell? Or are you going to not be a believer in Jesus? Hey, Jimmy, did you believe in Jesus today? No, I didn't, Mommy. A hell for you for all of eternity. Oops. Sorry. All of eternity hell for you. That's Christianity. Did you use your logic today, Billy? The logic that was invented by the devil? Yes, I did, Mommy. Eternal hellfire for you. You weren't afraid enough. Be very afraid, because we need to tell you what to do, and if you don't do what we tell you, you're going to go to hell for a very long time. Okay? That's Christianity. That's Judaism. That's Islam. You don't use your brain enough. Use your brain, folks. Come on, get it together. What do you think of this sentence? I have condemned my judgment because it excludes. I think you're growing and progressing on the path, on the spiritual path. And you need more energy. And you need to involve yourself with my energy, with me as a person. You need to get in contact with me. That would be the best thing you can do. Or this is also good, you watching my videos. And most importantly, you need energy, spiritual energy. So watch Sadhguru's videos, watch my videos, and things will work out better for you, my friend. Things will be very, very good for you. Just trust me. 1 or 2 years' time, you're gonna purify all this energy. You're gonna get better. So, yes, thank you. Dark Shadow says, it's not belief, it's faith. Living and believing in what Christ taught. All right. Do I have your permission to destroy you? Okay? Yes, I do. Fantastic. Spiritually speaking, I mean. So, destroy your logic and ignorance and illusion. It's not belief, you say, is the first thing. Actually, it is belief. You believe things. Like little Billy and little Timmy believes in the Tooth Fairy and Santa Claus. In the exact same way, you believe all the fairy tales in the Bible. That's number one. Number two, it's faith. Faith and belief are interchangeable. Faith is just a fancier word for belief, which essentially means you don't know, you have no evidence, but an authority figure has told you something, and you believe it. Why? Because it's an authority. If I'm an authority on driving and I say, hey, you press this thing and it's going to cause you to stop the car, you take it on faith, you take it on belief that that's the truth. Why? Simply because I'm an authority. Does it automatically mean that it's right? No. You have no evidence to support what I just said unless you actually do it. Did you see Jesus? Did you see God? Did you read any of the nonsense that was written in that holy book? No, you didn't? All right, then you probably wouldn't have beliefs. And number 3, lastly, in what Christ taught. What did Christ teach, buddy? Okay, Christ's teachings were written down in the Bible something like 400 years later after what he taught. Maybe they somehow miraculously, 4 generations gone by, 400 years had gone by, and people remembered his stories and wrote them down perfectly in the Bible. Is that accurate? Probably not. Was Jesus a fantastic human being? Absolutely. Okay? But this is not you trying to learn something or know something. This is about you jumping into your own ignorance. Don't be afraid to admit that you don't know. Okay? And to become more ignorant. Don't try to shatter your ignorance. There's no such thing. Well, you can shatter your ignorance. When you shatter your ignorance of small, simple things like, I have faith, I have belief, you know what you get? You get much more ignorance. Way more than before. Huge amounts. My God. Here I thought there was a little puddle, and I just was in a little puddle of Christianity. Then you smash that, there's an ocean of ignorance now. The more, So ignorance never goes away. You just become steeped with ignorance. Your ignorance expands to quantum levels. It's like your whole identity becomes ignorance. I have no clue. I'm clueless. Then you can start living somewhat sensibly, okay? Good luck. I'm not alone. All right, you are alone. Everybody's alone. Asma says, Hinduism is not that good either. Another illusion. Incorrect. Hinduism is the most advanced science for tools for the well-being of the human body or the human being. That's actually all that it is. There's no faith. Maybe there's some faith, whatever, but I don't concern myself with that. There's no beliefs, really. There's no God that you have to worship. It's things that human beings over tens of thousands of years have discovered that if you do X, you will get Y result as it pertains to the human mechanism, to the human being. That's it. If you drink water from copper containers, it will have this purifying effect. This is a good addition to add for tools for the well-being of human being. That is what Hinduism is. Also, Hinduism is not a religion. Hinduism is a geographical location. The word Hindu, just like the word Afghanistan, Hindustan is also something similar. Pakistan, Hindustan, Afghanistan, what other stands that there are. It's a geographical location marked between the Himalayan mountains in the north and the oceans in the south. Hindustan, or the Indus Valley, whatever that is, the oceans in the bottom. So this land, protected by the oceans in the south and all around, and protected by the large mountains, didn't encounter invasions and gave people the ability to explore their inner nature. There is where they discovered miraculous things. And also this is where you get all of the world's religions, actually. All of the world's religions stem in one way, shape, or another from India. Okay? Challenge you on that. You haven't seen Adiyogi yet. You say he existed. Authority figure told you he existed. Incorrect. I have seen Adiyogi. Whatever. I'm not going to defend myself to you, my friend. I've been to Kailash. Watch my videos. Whatever I say. And I don't think to know something or don't know something. I have no defense, okay? Good job. Dark Shadow says, faith is acting out and walking the path, not just thinking and saying it that it is faith. Faith is acting out and walking the path, not just thinking and saying. Yeah, like I said, there's a path. You have no idea where it leads. You have no idea what's on the path. But an authority figure has told you, you walk on this path and it's going to give you good results. That's what faith is. Okay? It's very simple to understand. There are 5 quintillion galaxies. All right. Damn. What happened to the YouTube boy? He be tweaking. All right. A Dark Shadow says, you mock my God, yet my God. Let me give you an accent, okay? You mock my God, yet my God has withstood the trails of time, with yours as being born out of ignorance and pride in your own strange. I'm not alone, and you stand on your own understanding. All right, buddy. Okay. You keep eating those hamburgers and drinking the Coca-Cola, and it's gonna work out just fine for you, okay? You're God. Oh God, I'm so sorry for mocking your God. He must cry right now. You're God. So I'm mocking your God. That means that I have a God also. We both have two gods. That means there's more than one God, you ignorant bozo. So either my God's better than yours or your God's better than yours, but there's two gods based on your own logic and your own explanation. Gotcha. Yes, it's science, but you still have a daddy. Okay, show me. Okay? Rohan, all right, Rohan, this is nice. I'm glad you said that. This is energy is over. And what I'm going to talk about next is just little tickling sensations you're going to get. So go and piss and go do whatever you want. Osmo says, you are streaming with Los soon. Did you heal him? No, I didn't heal him. I didn't do anything. A life just fixed him, I guess. So shout out to him. But yes, I'll take credit for healing him, okay? I did magical, miraculous things with him, and he became healed directly as a result of me, 100%. And we hope to do a live stream actually today. Maybe I'll do it after this video is over. Dark Shadow says, glad my life is beautiful in Christ, your God is yours. I'm glad we came to an agreement, my friend. We have both gods. There are more than one God on planet Earth. You have your God. I have my God. I'm going to go and hug my God. God, I love you. Please don't be jealous of me that I'm following other gods, and please don't send me to hell. And you have your God. Hey, God, can you hear what he said? That I'm just Christ. Okay? And we can all live happily ever after with the conclusion that there's more than one God. Fail. Miserable fail. Epic fail. 10 out of 10 fail. All right, that's time to tickle you with my throat chakra energies. If you're here and you want to donate to me, I would appreciate your donations. My PayPal link is down below. You can donate via Super Chat. And that is how I sustain myself largely. And this is how I'm going to sustain my spiritual practice, spiritual growth, and also teach all of you and share my spiritual, mystical experiences. I'm committed to going live every day, helping you, building a spiritual community, and whatever you see, this energy, if you want this to go forward, if you want to amplify this, if you think this is worthwhile, financially support me. I'm seeking your financial help and donation. And yeah, I couldn't be any more begging than if I had a begging bowl, and I'm okay with that. And I know that I am begging because this is a begging culture. This is I've come to my roots now. I think this is the way to move forward. I'm going to exchange my time and my energy to help all of you. You can contact me and talk to me for free, absolutely no charge. I can't. I'm continuously going back to this. And in exchange for this, I would appreciate your donations. If you can't donate anything, you don't have to. But if you can, please do. And again, you are going to fuel this energy forward. If you want this energy to enhance and expand into the world and teach more and do more, this is how you directly can benefit life. So if you see a tree that's growing out of the ground, and if you have water, it would be very good for the tree to go and nourish the tree so that it expands and in the future produces fruits for other people. This is the water that you can give me is food. Yeah, you can give me food actually. If you send me food, then I won't need money because the things that I need money for is food and shelter primarily. I don't require anything else, at least right now. And that is what I'm asking for donations for. So that's how you can support me is with money because money is going to help me to buy food, buy shelter, and all my necessities. If I need to buy clothes, actually, it's another necessity, and medicine. Outside of these four requisites that the Buddha taught are prerequisites for human well-being. That's about it. That's what I'm begging for. So I'd appreciate your donations. And now we're going to chant some mantras. We're going to send this energy forward, and we're going to see if you can feel it and if I can touch you out there. Okay? My intention is to physically touch you. Let's see if I can remotely touch you from way over here in Bali and you being way over there in the United States. And it won't take much because the throat chakra energy can move out of your body. It can move out of your throat. It can go into your arm. It can go into your hand, the palm of your hand. It can be sent out. It can be sent out to wherever you are in the world because there's no distance when it comes to energy. The energy is right here. You're right here. You don't have to be halfway across the universe. And just like that, I can touch you. Just like that, you can feel my energy. Just like that, you can be impressed with this. And yeah, that's it. It's all gone. So if that worked for you, it did. If it didn't work for you, if you're confused what happened, then you shall remain confused. But I hope you remove your confusion. Some tickling is still going to be left, but not as much as that one. That wasn't a lot either, but still, that's all that I could manifest. All right, what Shaktis have you unlocked? Shaktis? A lot. I unlocked a lot. Are you Hindu? I am Canadian. I'm not Hindu. Why did you feel the need to attack me? I didn't attack you. You lashed out at me for a reason. You analyzed that. All right, I'm sorry. If you felt that way, I apologize in advance. You seem like a nice guy. I retract my attack. And I have no defense towards you. We can all be allies. We can be allies. Why did you convert to Hindu? Again, Hinduism is a geographical location. But from that geographical location comes technologies for human well-being. So I've adopted technologies for well-being. If I use an iPhone, you don't say, how did you convert to being an American? You're using an American technology. That's all that I'm doing, buddy. I'm using American technologies that work, that make my life better. I'm streaming from an American technology. Hello? So I can't convert to being an Indian, okay? I can just pretend or get an Indian passport. Why can't you just manifest money? I can. I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna manifest money right now. If you care about me, if you care about my safety and overall well-being, and if you want to finance me and help me, and if you have money to spend and share, and if you want to feed me financially in exchange and to support me for me growing this YouTube channel and sharing with you my spiritual knowledge and insight and perception and guiding you to the spiritual process, through the spiritual process. And also I'm willing to accept calls from you. If you want to contact me on social media, we can do that on a donation basis, meaning you can call me and we can talk about anything that you want, and you can donate whatever you feel is appropriate. And if you can't donate, that's okay too. You can just use my time and I'll benefit you regardless. And my PayPal link is down below. You can also send a super chat. PayPal is the best way. And yeah, if anybody wants to donate, they will donate, and that's how I will materialize or manifest money. I just manifested money. Maybe I will manifest money if it comes through my voice or through my sound. Through making sounds, money will appear in my bank account or on my PayPal, actually. Thank you for your donations, and thank you for all the people that have donated. People that have donated, like Walking Water, and the people that have donated generously yesterday. Thank you very much. I highly appreciate you. After the stream, if you donated, I genuinely highly appreciate it. It makes me feel safe, and it makes me inspired to make more content like this. Not only like this, but with other people, other spiritual people. And I'm making plans and intentions to go to other countries and to meet spiritual people so that I can transmit this energy forward. And like I said again, if you want to amplify this message, if you want to help this little plant evolve and grow, the way to nurture it is with money and financial means and donations. Thank you for your support. Thank you very much. Dark Shadow says, I'll pray for you, friend. I hope you see the truth before you shit door. My God loves you and died for your sins so you can be free and have everlasting life. Okay. Thank you very much. I didn't ask your God to die for me. I died for you. Can't you, like, respect me a little bit? I died for you. Like, hello? Did you know that I died? You know? Like, hey, like, I died for you. Respect me, like, pray or, like, see the truth. I died. I died for you. That's like the ultimate, what is that called? The guilt trip. Like, buddy, I died for you. Like, can you just do what I say? I died. I literally died for you, bro. Are you Muslim? How dare you? Don't say such things, okay? How many people are from India? Yeah, that would be a good question to ask. Let me know how many people here are from India. You don't even believe in Jesus Christ to be God. You lack spiritual knowledge. I don't even believe Jesus Christ to be God. Wow. Jesus Christ is God and I don't believe? You know what I believe in? Santa Claus. Santa Claus is coming to town in the same way I believe God is Christ. Christ, I died for you, bro. Okay? Praying hands. Nice, thank you very much. Allahu. Okay, let's not say that. Yeah, but he is not Christian, so we don't know what that means. Sup, Pam? Sup, Danny? Sup, bruh? Somebody says, if somebody gives you money without you asking for it, would you chastise them the way you're chastising Christ? What? No, I wouldn't. I don't chastise Christ, buddy. I'm chastising you. And here the demon manifests finally right in front of our eyes. What? Bro, demons aren't bad. They're just confused and are in pain. Some of them have bad intentions, but it's unlikely you're going to find a powerful demon that has bad intentions towards you. Demons are just hell beings that want to suck you back into hell, just like everybody that's miserable on the planet, even too. People that are in misery want to pull you into their misery. Where's your bald friend? He's somewhere else, but maybe we're going to see him again sometime soon. You got to visit that forest inside a cave in Vietnam. All right. So can you fly? I can fly and I will fly. Maybe next year I'll fly. I'll get on an airplane and I'll go flying. You, brother, you, the way you're mocking Christ is the demon manifesting. Look at you with all the fear that you've been brought up in your life. Oh, thou shalt have fear, for thou to mock Christ or mock the spiritual leader will go to hell for eternity. Because if you want to control people and tell them to do what we want them to do, we have to incentivize them with fear. Make sure you're very afraid. And everybody that mocks Christ, they're the demon. They're gonna go to hell. Ugh. I died for you, bro. Like, I died for you. I'm Jesus. I died. You know nothing of the mindset of spiritual entities. Well, my friend, you don't either. Okay? You don't either. I love Jesus Christ. All right. We're going to wait for a few more minutes. We're almost at 80 minutes. If you have questions, spiritual questions, if you want to donate something to me after this live stream is over, if you're watching the repeat, I would highly or kindly appreciate you do so. This is my only form of money making at this moment right now, and I'm formally begging in front of all of you. So shout out to you if you're watching me or watching this. I'm not saying you're going to go to hell for doing it, but it's just not very appreciative. That's fine. On a scale from 1 to 1,000, how open is your pineal gland? I don't know. I don't have any idea about what 1,000 pineal gland activation opening is. If I had some idea of how, actually maybe not, maybe 80%, 80%. So I've broken this energy up or forward, and enough is being expressed where I can see things very clearly, but not everything. There's still dust in my eyes. Panda Boy, my dear friend, shout out to you. My supporter on YouTube, Panda Boy 25-Y7K. My man. Donated €1. That's highly appreciated. That is approximately 3 or 4 mangoes. I'm going to be eating good tomorrow or today. Shout out to you. Thank you very much, my friend. I highly appreciate your donations. And donating is good, my friends. Giving to life is very good. There's a story that I remember of the Buddha where the Buddha was sitting next to the Bodhi tree where he became enlightened, and Mara was attacking him. And the Buddha took his hands and placed them down on the earth and said that the earth is my witness. The earth is my witness. And there's a story in the Pali Canon that the entity of the earth, the Gaia, came out of the planet and said to Mara that this being's lifetimes have been filled with generosity, even to the point where when he was spitting on the ground in past lifetimes, when the Buddha was spitting on the ground just casually in previous lifetimes, he would think to himself, may this liquid water fall upon the ground and nourish the soil from beneath me, and may some plant life grow out of this. May this generosity benefit life. That inspired me. So generosity is a good thing. Giving to life is a good thing. Expanding life is a good thing. Even simply liking this video, if you think this is worthwhile, obviously you do. If you watched 80 minutes of this, then this is worthwhile to you. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like this video. Donate to my PayPal. Send me whatever money you feel is appropriate that you can sacrifice, because it is a sacrifice. If you feel called to, if you feel appreciated enough to do that. Or, yeah, if there's some benefit to you. My yoga is fire, is nourished by yours. Nice. Contribute financially to me, and I'll actually benefit from you. This is interesting. If you are weird already, should it be natural to activate the throat chakra? Well, if you're weird, then you probably have the throat chakra activated, and I sense in you that you do. So just continue to send this energy forward, and if you haven't watched the entire live stream, I highly encourage you to watch the beginning and the middle and the end, because there are some powerful things discussed and analyzed, and the energy also of this live stream is quite intense. So it wasn't just me reading comments. It was things that I was writing down and transmitting onto you. So again, this is a transmission, and I appreciate your feedback. Buddha controlled fire in his past life as a... okay, thank you, Adam. I saw my way to purchasing... Yep, do it, and I'll send it out to you. It's very beneficial, very helpful for your spiritual growth and your energy. Panda Boy says, I was supposed to be born as a dog, but I am a human. Shout out to you. I hope you like chasing the ball and eating dog food, if that was supposed to happen. Are you a fan of Alan Watts? Yes, I am. Done, sir. My condition is so value-based. My conditioning is so value-based. All right? I'm a throat goat. Yeah, we all know you. We all know your reputation. You don't have to share it. So, yes, my friends, I'm here now chilling out with you. Live stream is over. You can tune out anytime you want, meaning the energy transmission is over. I'm going to still tickle you with my throat chakra energy in just a little bit, or actually right now. Let's see how I can manifest energy forward and go out and touch all of you. Touch you physically, touch your physical presence, my throat chakra energy, and that was it. So yeah, this is over. I'm gonna sit here, chill with you, read some of your questions or comments. If you wanna donate a super chat, I will dive into your topic more intensely. How are you giving to life? By making this video right now, by contributing 85 minutes of my spiritual knowledge, insight, and my energy. This is an energy thing. I know this firsthand now, that I have to cultivate my energy, and I'm going to share my energy with all of you. This is the best way to do videos. And if you look at spiritual people, or even people, just whatever people that you watch on YouTube, it's an energy experience that they're giving you. They're giving you some feelings. And the best people give you a really positive energy experience that are very intense, very exuberant. But there's technical knowledge to this also. You can give energy in different ways, and you can benefit people spiritually through a computer screen, through a live stream, like I've been doing for 80 minutes. This is how I'm funding life. This is how I'm contributing to all of your lives. I know that you're going to grow, and I know that you're going to evolve after watching this video. If you watched 86 minutes, I'm sure that you've been transformed by this. So consider reciprocating this energy. You're talking about entertainment, not just entertainment, although entertainment is useful and important. It's your own human life energy. There are the 7 chakras in the body. But this energy can, if you're really exuberant and if you're communicating in a certain way, this energy can go out and it can be nourishing and it can fuel you. And you can use it for your own spiritual growth and evolution. Jordan says, it's deeper than entertainment, it's fuel. Yes, correct, you get it. So I was using Sadhguru as fuel for years, 2 or 3 years, was a point where I was so hungry, I was starving for this energy. And I was just watching him every day. There wasn't a day where I wasn't watching him. It was quenching my thirst, it was quenching my desire for this energy. So I'm doing something on a smaller scale. Sadhguru is the GOAT, the greatest of all time. And I still highly encourage you to go and watch Sadhguru's videos because he will open your throat chakra. And for him to teach you in this way, you need to go and subscribe to Sadhguru's exclusive videos. There is very technical knowledge on the throat chakra. This is where I've learned a lot of it from, or most of it from. And thank you for your generous donation. Tiger Eating Rabbit, I know you from Dr. Rob's community. I highly appreciate your generous donation. He says, sharing some blessings, thank you. We'll get a PayPal eventually. Thank you very much. I'm going to get better ways of doing that as well. On my website, there's a donation page, and I'm going to figure out how to do this. But Tiger Eating Rabbit, I'm also making plans and intending to spend time with a Sangha, if you know what I mean. And that's my intention also. So you giving this donation is encouraging me to that direction and leading me forward, and also financially contributing to the fact that I need to buy a plane ticket, which, yeah, I'm going to do that. So that's in the future. And then we can do some big things. So that is definitely on the way forward. That is what's going to happen. And I appreciate your kind and generous donation. Thank you very much. I bow down to you. Okay. Somebody said, since when did I join the exclusive club in the Middle East? I can't say that word. I didn't. Yes. Epic Beard Breadwinner says, nice. If you're an epic breadwinner, shout out to you and consider donating to me, okay? And shout out to Dr. Rob for teaching me how to do this and to teaching me how to spiritually beg, because I've had shame in this way and I shouldn't have shame. This is the ideal way of doing it, actually. This is the ideal way of sharing and communicating spiritual knowledge and doing spirituality. Because I have spiritual insights and knowledge and things that I can share, and I'm willing to do it for free. I don't want to charge for things. Physical things like little things that I sell on my website, actual tangible products, I can't give away out of donation. It doesn't work. There has to be a business side of this. But this is the best done with donations. I don't, there's no requirement for a donation. I don't want to push you into donating if you don't have enough money. But if you want to sacrifice money, then I'm a very available recipient, and I'm willing the begging life. Okay, I'm living the begging bowl life, meaning that this is how I want to progress forward. So I'm willing to talk to you. I'm willing to share my insights. I'm willing to have a spiritual conversation with you, all on a donation basis, completely for free, $0. Anybody watching this, out of the 100 people that are going to watch the replay, if you want to talk to me, if you ever wanted to talk to me, and if you wanted to benefit from my spiritual wisdom and knowledge and clarity, you can do that at no cost. The option for donation is always welcome. Just like monks have the option for donating into the begging bowl, that is always welcome there. You can donate on my PayPal or on my website, shivakailash.com, with a credit card. But that is not required at all. So I'm going to erase some things on my website, like charging people for my time. That's not appropriate in this way. This is the best way of doing it. I have valuable things to share, things that are even more important than healthcare. Taking care of your body, taking care of your mind, taking care of your spiritual evolution. This is so important. This is critical for your human life and to live well. And this can't be put a price tag. If I make this $1,000, like whatever the information that I shared with you, it's $1,000. It's not enough, or it's too little, or it's too small, or it's too big. It goes either way. It's free, no cost, $0, and this is how it should be for the rest of my life. And if you want to exchange, if you want to donate, if you want to encourage this, if you want to expand this, donations are always welcomed and encouraged. Thank you very much. So thank you again, Tiger Eating Rabbit, for inspiring me in this way. So, okay, going back before I went on this rant, Epic Breadwinner says, are you still on a journey, or have you come to the realization that there's nothing to find? Wow, I can really tell that you are an epic breadwinner. So I confirm your identity, or confirm your title. I have come to the point where I realize there's nothing to find. But it took a long time for me to think that there's something to find and to strive towards that direction, for me to finally break free and realize, oh, there was nothing to find in the first place. So things kind of went full circle. State of Danny says, have you tapped back with Leo recently? Yes, I called him, but no, I haven't really spoken with him. It'll be good to do a live stream with him. That would be a really good experience. I think I should do that sometime soon. Happy holidays to you, says, how are you today? I'm doing very good. Thank you very much. All right, we're going to live stream maybe for another few minutes, depending on how much energy I have and depending on how much enthusiasm and encouragement all of you have, how many questions you have, meaning if you have questions to ask me or comments to say, or if this live stream dies down, then I will go. Mr. Westness says, how often do you actually need a read on the Buddha's teachings, and how many precepts do you follow? Looks like not many, to be honest. Well, more than you, first and foremost. Let me flex my spiritual knowledge on you and brush away your criticisms of me and your judgments that are based in wrong perceptions of me. It's incorrect. How many texts about the Buddha have I read? I read a lot. There was a time where I spent many months. Okay, first of all, somebody says you're a liar and a charlatan. I'm not, but I'm sorry that you have that kind of a mind. I spent 5 months in a Buddhist hermitage in Canada, another month or another 10 days in just a simple Buddhist monastery in Ottawa, and then another 10 days in a monastery in the United States. Then I spent a month in a Thailand monastery, an international monastery by Ajahn Chah. All of these monasteries were Ajahn Chah. Then I spent another month in a Buddhist monastery, Pa-Auk Sayadaw's monastery in Burma. And all of those times I read intensely. Not just in those times, in the breaks between, I read intensely. The Pali Canon, I read the Dhamma, I read various Buddhist masters like Pa-Auk Sayadaw and Ajahn Chah's literature, and various Ajahns that have read books, and I was consuming the Dhamma as deeply as I could. I was also watching Dhamma talks on YouTube. I also went to a 10-day Vipassana meditation retreat. That is what incentivized me and inspired me to do all this. And when I first, so how many precepts do I follow? I follow the 5 moral precepts, which is do not kill living beings, do not steal from others, do not lie or do not use incorrect speech or wrong speech, do not abuse sexuality, and do not intoxicate your mind. So have I been perfect with all of these things? No, I still kill mosquitoes because I accept the consequences and the karma and the painful action that causes me. It hurts. But it's not sensible for me to not kill them because I know I'm going to go to sleep. They're going to bite me. They might have diseases. I don't want them to bite me. They're my enemy. They're going to hurt me, and I'm going to destroy their body when they're in my room. If they're outside of my room, that's their territory, okay? Nature, let them, nature take care of it. If they land on me, I brush them away or blow them away. I don't kill because killing hurts. So I haven't lied, intentionally lied, in over a decade, pretty much. Maybe once or twice or 3 times, probably. 3 times is when I intentionally lied, and that was just to get out of some bad situation. Like telling them When the coughing thing was happening in the world, somebody asked me if I had the thing, and I said, yeah, I do, just to get somewhere. But I actually didn't. That's what I mean by intentional lying. But I'm an ethical, kind, compassionate human being, much more than you, writing your critical comment. And I don't abuse animals, which you probably do, statistically speaking. I don't eat animals. I don't abuse animals, meaning I don't eat their dead corpses. So somebody says, kill your ego, bro. You have a misunderstanding of spirituality. Spirituality is not about killing your ego. What the hell are you talking about, you stupid fool? There is no ego for you to kill. You're scapegoating your own miserable failures and mistakes in life by creating some sort of second personality in your mind called the ego. Are you saying that I have a strong sense of identity and a personality and a dominant way of speaking? Is that what you mean, you foolish bozo? If that is, then shame on you. You're a liar and a charlatan. Absolutely incorrect. I don't lie and I don't charlatan. I don't live in Charlotte. Why haven't you learned anything then? What a question, bro. You're really good. You're really wise. And leave a like, guys. Yeah, leave a like if you're watching this and if you're spiritual. What do you want for your inner child or younger self to learn or to see or to achieve in this life? What do you want for your inner child or younger self? Well, a better question would be, what would I want my children to learn and to see when they're young children? I would inspire them to something at a very early age. That's one thing I can say to you. That if I have a child, 3 or 4 years old, we're going to do many things. We're going to test many things. Whatever he sticks to, whatever they stick to, whatever they like, we're going to do that. We're going to pursue that because that's how you make successful children. And also, I'll just let them blossom. Whatever you are, I'll let you be. If you're a flowery child and you're a boy and you're wanting to play with dolls, I'll let you play with dolls. There's no me trying to shape you into what I want. Whatever life comes to me, I'll gladly accept that. So that's how you deal with children. Nick says, thanks, man. I appreciate your time. I sent a few bucks through PayPal. Helping people think about something spirituality is great. Thank you very much. You are adding to a good cause and contributing to something great. So I'm going to help more people, and you've inspired me to do that, and you're facilitating that. So I'm going to help more people, and you're going to directly benefit from that positive action. You do those things. Thank you. Okay. Well, do you like men? I love men. They're my favorite people. 50% of the planet is men, and I love them so much. I also love sleeping over with men, okay? Fair enough, bro. Sorry, I just saw a video for you from a farmer monk saying F you and mocking viewers. Just didn't see the right speech. All right. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I also apologize for maybe a little bit going too harsh on you. But I enjoy doing that, okay? So that's just when the poison comes out. You poison your mind with your company you keep. But I love poison, and I love venom. Spiritual poison, I mean. Okay? So poison isn't bad if you know how to consume it, but don't consume poison. It's bad for your health. Meaning, human poison or like negativity. Oh, negativity. I can handle that. And venomous creatures can handle venom inside of their body. So you need to learn how to handle venom, but not physically, of course. Don't handle venomous creatures. It's dangerous. Learn to handle life's venom. Daniel says, you got a job or you just do this? I do this, but I'm figuring out other ways of financially supporting myself so that I don't have to beg or beg more sincerely. Yeah, that's what I'm going to get good at. More sincerely begging. There's my PayPal link. Please send money that way. Okay? Much more than you, LOL. You're a child and a joke. All right. I'm not a child. Your perception is off. Way off, buddy. I have a beard. I'm a man. I'm here communicating to you. I'm 30 years old, not a child. You gotta go to a hospital, bro. Your eyes, you can't see things. You can't see things clearly if you think I'm a child. And I am a joke, okay? I tell lots of jokes and I'm a funny guy. So it's 50-50. Your vision is 50-50. 50% blurred in that way, 50% clear in this way. So maybe you don't have to go to a hospital. What are you talking about? You're a stupid fool. Is this really right speech? Look, the Buddha criticized Devadatta when Devadatta tried to kill him. He said, "You're an imbecile, or you're a fool." Maybe he called him a retard. I would call him a retard. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, the guy tried to kill him, and the Buddha said it in front of everybody for everybody to hear. Hey, this freaking moron is an idiot. If you follow him, you're stupid too. He's stupid. Don't listen to anything he's saying. He's trying to kill me. He's evil. Oh my God, the Buddha, you have such bad speech. No, buddy, I'm expressing myself how I want. Yes, it's hurtful. Is it the most technically correct or whatever? Is it the most perfectly perceived? I don't care about that. I'm spewing my venom out, and it feels good. If you can't handle the venom, you shouldn't be on this live stream, buddy. This is for grown men and adults. And also, the Buddha wouldn't, maybe he wouldn't appreciate this, but I'm not the Buddha, okay? I don't have as much loving kindness to him to not use harsh words. But I know harsh speech is wrong speech, or not the best speech. You speak like a toddler. All right, we're getting into the crux of the YouTube filth now. People are coming and they have to tell me. This is another challenge that I wish to impart on you, my friends. If you're here watching me on YouTube and sending me hateful comments, you're this, you're a liar, you have the wrong speech, you're a toddler, I hate how you speak. Challenge me. Go on my Discord, which will be in the description of this video, or on my YouTube channel. It's everywhere. After this live stream is over, we're going to do a video call, okay? And we're going to get to see you. And you're going to teach me how to be a grown man and an adult and how to speak. And then our characters as men are going to shine through, and we're going to see what you're really about. How about that, buddy? Because right now you're talking to me through your little name tag without a profile picture, sending me texts. A man that's live streaming to 21 people, probably over 1,000 people have watched his live stream over the course of 100 minutes. 103 minutes it's been. And then, not only then, we're gonna record that video. We're gonna upload it to YouTube for the whole world to see. And you're gonna educate me. You're gonna expose me. You're gonna judge me. You're gonna tell me how I'm wrong. If you have the balls, which I know you don't, and if you're man enough, which I know you're not, to do that, we're going to do that right after this live stream ends. In the next 5 minutes or so, maybe later. Stay tuned, buddy. If you have the confidence, if you have the clarity, if you have the self-assurance to do that, can't wait to see you there. Can't wait to see you on Discord. I love you. You speak like a toddler, your spiritual man would be a greater commander. Was okay? No, incorrect. This whole live stream is talking about the throat chakra, you ignorant fool. To be able to express yourself without any rules, without any guidelines, without any barriers, fuck you. I can say that. Is that hurtful? Close your ears, little Billy. Close your eyes, little Jimmy. Go, run off to mommy. You're an adult. Who gives a shit? You afraid of harsh words? This is the venom coming out. You have the ability to be venomous. You have the ability to activate your throat center and be unfiltered and be harsh with your words. Sometimes harsh things are necessary and required. Do you have plumbing in your home, little Billy and little Timmy? Do you know what that required? That required a big truck to come and dig violently into the earth and shove pipes through the ground. Lots of beings had to be killed for a good intention. For us to shit in a toilet and not for it to be animals shitting outside and for it to be smelling and unhygienic. Sometimes harsh words are necessary, little Billy and little Timmy, for you to get your beliefs smashed and your ignorance destroyed. So shout out to you. I love you very much, and I care for you and I love you. Oh, I want to hug you and kiss you. You're such a good boy. Is that better, little Billy? Okay. How to manifest anything. You just speak it into existence, or you close your eyes and think about it and go do it. Shiva, I'm thankful you do what you do. Thank you very much, my friend Jordan. I appreciate you. Thank you for sticking to this live stream. You have nice energy, positive energy. Like this video, and good job for being here. Subscribe. And I'm going to be doing this every day, so you stay tuned. No one's trying to kill you, all right? Moron, thank you. I know the Buddha faced a lot of criticism in his time. His view was so transcendental, but I don't think he bit back to everyone who criticized him. I do honestly think your ego is way more wrapped. I'm not trying to not have an ego. I want to have an ego. Ego is a positive thing. Your sense of self and identity is good. It should be strong. And like, what is wrong with fighting back or biting back? Maybe if people are criticizing you is not the most sensible thing. I agree with that. But that's how I interpret it. That's how I feel. You're literally attacking me physically or verbally. I have to attack back. I'm going to fight back. In the same way, if somebody attacks me physically outside, do you think I have enough love like the Buddha did to stop an elephant or roaring elephant? If a freaking elephant is roaring towards me, I'm going to first shit my pants and then run up a tree. Maybe not actually. I'm going to stand and look at his eyeballs. Unless he's a bull elephant raging with hormones, and if he's just testing me, you better believe I'm staring right back at his eyeballs. I don't care what you are, if you're an elephant or not. I'm standing my ground, and nothing's going to happen to me. So if you're a man, you're going to fight me on the street, you're going to attack me, what do you think, I'm just going to be loving towards you? No, I'm going to fight back. Same thing with you. You have some things to say, I have some things right back to say to you. What's the connection between Vishuddhi Chakra and occult and power? That is the essence of occult power and mysticism and sorcery and all these things. The throat chakra is, in essence, entirely connected to occult. When you activate the throat chakra, you go into the occult. It is the occult dimension. And you can't touch the occult nature without some energy being active here. So you need to rewind and rewatch this video after it's done being played, and rewatch it properly from the beginning. I promise you, it'll change your life. Buddha can't save anyone. He went into solitary confinement until he went mad. You couldn't be more wrong about what you said. I don't know what book you read, but that's just completely wrong. Up in this, it's not that he can't handle. I honestly think that you have more to learn. Yeah, for sure I have more to learn. Guaranteed. But definitely know more than you. And that's just a fact. Why? Because I can see your energy. So you can't teach me anything. You can't tell me anything. I can see your energy in 1 second. Can you teach me anything? No, you can't. Okay? There's people that I have met recently that have a lot to teach me. And I'm growing from them. And I'm willing to submit to them. Why? Because they have more energy than me or more competence than me in a certain skill. That's it. When they talk, I shut up and listen. And that's just how it's supposed to be. You believe in Shiva, or Shiva is not a belief? Do I believe in Shiva? I know Shiva. He's like my friend. You know, I have a friend upstairs that is my roommate, physically. I know him. He comes down and we eat together. Just like that, I know Shiva. I know him. I have experience with him. Many more to think that anything is otherwise. It's just like right there. Oh my God, Shiva. Okay? It's not a belief. It's not somebody like some guy told me, and my mom birthed me and said, there's a guy called Shiva, and if you believe him, good things will happen. And if you don't believe him, you're going to go to hell. And then I'll be like, oh yeah, Shiva, please give me this and don't send me to hell. That's belief. It's not a belief. I know. He came into my life. He knocked on my door, basically, and he said, hey, buddy, you want your life destroyed? I said, yes. All right. And then my life got destroyed over the next year, and here I am, okay, wearing a turban on my head. I have a harsh speech too, buddy. We all do it. We all can spew venom. You choose venom. Yes, and I like venom. And venom isn't bad. You assume that it's bad, I think. So it's not bad. Venom is good. Well, maybe it's bad in the wrong amounts. If you consume too much, you're dead. But I think scientists are using or studying venom to heal mental conditions and like mental illnesses. State of Danny says, you set Shiva off. Nice. Good job, guys. Yeah, it's always guys when people rage and really express their energy. I always like that when my teachers did that. When somebody pissed them off and made them mad, I'm like, oh God, I can't wait for this to happen more. When they're peaceful and calm, it's like, oh God, it's boring. So I'm going to do that more. So piss me off more, I'll freaking send it over to you. Kid thinks he's a man. LOL. Yeah. All right, buddy. Maybe I should take off my shirt and show you my chest hair. All right, man. Objective reality, state of vanity says, what makes a man, Shiva? What makes a man? Responsibility. You taking responsibility for yourself. That's what makes you a man. Stephanie Johnson. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I always like when girls watch my videos. Shout out to you. Yes, Hare Hare Mahadev. Buddhism does not account for responsibility for sin. Yes, it does, actually. That is the essence of the Buddha's teachings, is the law of cause and effect, or karma. Whatever actions you do correspond with similar results. So if you cause harm to living beings, you're causing harm instantaneously to yourself inside. It's the science of physics. That's just how it is. You kill something, you kill energy inside of yourself. It doesn't work any other way. It hurts. It hurts badly to kill. And I'm feeling the pain of me killing mosquitoes. Like, I don't want to cry. I shouldn't kill mosquitoes, but I just don't know how to get them out of my room. I'm not going to go and chase them down for an hour and, I'd rather just crush that life. But it hurts. It hurts badly. State of Danny. The world is venomous. Let your words be the antidote. No, the word is venomous. You need to acclimatize yourself to venom. And, so, yeah. Are you Hindu? No, I'm Canadian. I feel so I could not say harsh words once my papa was in hospital. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. This guy is gay and fake. Yeah, I'm gay for you, Daniel. You come go on a date with me. Oh no, he is right. Okay, appreciate it. Daniel, you sound like a kid in high school. Yeah, I'm just graduated high school. How'd you tell? How can you know? You should. Okay, I can't say that. Core, are you Muslim? How? Absolutely not. How dare you? You don't sound wise and spiritual. Too bad, so sad. Go cry in a corner. I challenge you to wake up at Brahma Murta today. Shiva. I challenge you to go on a Discord call with me after this live stream is over and talk to me in person. Well, actually, not really. I don't challenge you, but I challenge these haters. This kid knows all about the throat chakra, no doubt. Yes, I'm a throat goat. I'm a throat demon. Don't challenge me, okay? I'm going to come after you. Are you Muslim? Hell no. A symbol connected to things. A symbol connects two things. Okay, buddy. Keep talking in ways I don't understand. I might take you up on that Discord. Yes. If you do, okay, you're cool. You're chill. We're gonna have a nice logical debate. But this other guy, he needs some sending. But he's not gonna do it. He's too scared. Mr. Fry from 98. If you're born in the 98, and if you join me on a video call on Discord, oh, buddy, it's not going to be good for you. It's not going to look good for you, okay? I promise you. You might as well, don't do it. Don't think about it, okay? Just take that out of your mind. I challenge you to wake up. All right, I accept your challenge. My friend, are a saint. Jesus Christ is born, all right? Are you a yogi? Hell yes, I'm a yogi. I am a yogi. By choice, not by birth. What's the difference between activating throat chakra and mastering it? What practice do you do and how do you feel your throat chakra subjectively? Wow, you asked a big question. I'm not good at answering questions. I'll just answer it in whatever I feel to answer. How do you master the throat chakra? You have to go to spiritually activating powerful places like Matutapila, like Kailash, like Vilangri Hills. You have to acquire spiritual tools that enhance this energy, like you can buy at shivakailash.com, shameless plug, some necklaces that I'm wearing. Wear Rudraksha, which I also sell on my website, shivakailash.com. Watch these videos. This is a massive explosion of throat chakra, this video, this entire live stream. You'd be wise to rewatch this video after it's finished and consume this energy because it's going to help you grow and expand in this energy of life. Daniel Pack says he's a wannabe who needs money for dinner and his phone payment. A wannabe? What the hell does that mean? And yes, I need money for dinner and phone payment. Don't you too? Don't you need money for dinner and phone payments? How did you figure out to get food and phone payments without money? Wow, maybe I want to be what you want. I want to be you, okay? Danny? So maybe I want to be for you. Fry from 98 says, they shall take up the serpents, and if they drink the deadly thing, they shall not hurt him. They shall lay hands for the sick, and they shall recover. Oh, that's a cool quote. I like that. Mayank says, I challenge you to wake up at Brahma Murta today, Shiva. I accept your challenge. I do throat singing. Really gets it moving. Nice. How do you feel about your monkey friend Rob? Rob is the GOAT. He's awesome. I wish to see him sometime soon. He's my teacher, my mentor, somebody that I look up to and trust, somebody that I didn't think was so highly advanced until I saw him in person. And then I realized, oh, okay. And then I kind of submitted and bowed down to him. So shout out to you, Rob. I hope you see this video. Cheers, Shambho. With karma being as it is, you don't think spewing hate and venom will affect you negatively? No, because this is positive what I'm doing. Okay? You may interpret it as negative, but it's not negative. The intention that I have is positive. And I don't see venom as a negative thing. Okay? Some cobras spit venom out of their mouths. You should take a look at this. Not all of them, but some of them. Like when a predator that wants to kill them is in proximity, meaning like maybe a tiger or a lion or something that is a big threat to them, the cobra stands up and he opens his fangs and he spits venom right into their eyes and it makes them go blind. But imagine if you were a being that you consumed venom and it fed you and it was so enhancing to your life and you loved it. Then it wouldn't be such a big problem. Actually, be a big blessing to spew venom. So I'm spewing venom in a way for you to get activated, for your energy to become active. And it will be, my friends, I promise you, if you spent enough time with me in this live stream, 5 minutes or more, paying attention to me, listening to my words, you're gonna have an energetic response to this. Things are gonna touch you. Things are gonna happen for you. When you're sleeping, when you're walking around, you're gonna be thinking about me and things that I've said. Because the amount of energy that's been exchanged here, it can't help but to touch you. And you'll be permanently, forever changed in a positive direction, in a way that's seeking more life and the truth. Not the truth that you want to be, oh, may everybody speak kindly towards me, or the truth that you want to be, whatever truth that you want. No, this is not about what you want. This is about what is true and what is a fact. Fact is, in nature, there are venomous creatures, and I am one of them. I wasn't born like this. I made it happen this way, and you need this too. Throat chakra activation, shivakailash.com. So if karma is real, I'm a burn forever for what I've done. Buddha will not save me from the consequences. That is correct. You made a correct statement. If you've done some hard actions towards other life, if you've taken a life that was intelligent, more intelligent than, let's say, a cockroach, then it hurts quite badly. The more intelligent the life is, the harder it hurts, the more it hurts. That's why you shouldn't kill things. You shouldn't steal. Hello, bozos. You shouldn't lie. You shouldn't misuse your sexuality, meaning in harmful ways that hurt others. And you shouldn't intoxicate your mind, because a dull mind commits more crimes. These are the 5 perfect moral principles and rules as taught by the Buddha. You need to freaking do it. Otherwise, I'm going to come after you with flowers. Okay? Or something else, something heavier. With a baseball bat, energetically speaking, and I'll tell you, hey, what are you doing? Why are you not following morality, moral principles, moral rules? Oh, YouTube, land of censorship. I stopped, I love everybody and I care about everybody, and stay safe and take care of your body and be happy. I stopped eating meat and flesh since 2 years now. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. That's another thing you bozos need to do. Hello, bozos. You want to grow spiritually? Yeah, I want to grow spiritually. You got to stop eating corpses on your dinner plate. You have a dead body on a dinner plate. You have a dead pig, chicken, cow, fish on your dinner plate that suffered and died miserably. And you're going to eat that? Don't you have some sense? Don't you have some clarity? Hello? Can't you see reality for what it is? You have blood on your dinner plate, tendons and skin and sinews and flesh and innards. I like this. I love this. No, you're confused. That's what you are. You're not spiritual. You're confused. Hey, I'm confused. Can I get a chicken burger? No problem. The world is full of confused people, just like you. I'm not one of them. I stopped eating meat a while ago too. That's the best decision I've ever done. Am I a little bit more tired? Maybe, sure, once in a while, if I haven't eaten the proper foods. But I'll even be 10 times more tired than I am, rather than go back to eating flesh or corpses. Hell no. Hell no. State of Danny. Are you part of the cure or I'm part of the cure, buddy. Okay? If you can't see that, I don't know what you're doing on this channel. But shout out to you. I love you. Throat goat. That's me. You're like the spiritual Darth Vader. Thank you very much. Consider sending me a donation via PayPal. I'll love you forever and I'll give you a spiritual kiss and I'll send my throat energy towards you, and you'll see what a throat goat I am, okay? My throat energies are powerful. It'll touch you way out there. If you're not Muslim, why the turban? Because turbans are not Muslim. Turbans are for the development and well-being of the human system. It is to protect your energies from flying out of your head. Do Muslims know this? No. Why do they wear a turban? I don't know even why I don't think they even know. So, Muslim doesn't own turban wearing, okay? At least in the 1900s, don't know what that means. Last of the 1900s, okay. You still follow semen retention? Yes, I do. And all of you need to purchase my semen retention course. You need to buy it. It's on shivakailash.com, my website. It's the best course for semen retention there is on planet Earth. You will change your mind, you will change your habits, you will destroy your addictions, you will remove your addictions, and you will gain sexual mastery if you follow that course in the way that I described. You must do it, follow the instructions, buy this course, your life will be changed forever in positive ways. And there's lots of resources there, and lots of clarity will come into your mind. Do it. shivakailash.com is the way to go. Would you ever hold a class? Yes, I'm holding a class right now. I've been going for 1 hour, for 122 minutes now. Almost 2 hours. Jesus Christ, 2 hours. Okay, shout out to you. You're joining Hinduism now? I can't join Hinduism because Hinduism is a geographical location. Hinduism means India. Do you mean the technologies for well-being that came out of India? Or Mahabharat? Or Hindustan? Yes, that's what I'm doing. But not only there, from all over the place. That's just where it mostly comes from. I can make my tongue stick straight up into my sinus sinews. Oh my God, that's crazy. If you can do that, then shout out to you, respect. I'm 1999, January 27th, the Aquarius. Shout out to you, born in the 1999. That's pretty cool. What's the single most obvious indicator that my throat center is active? It is active, but not so much. And me telling you that it's active is the single best indicator that you know, because I know what I'm talking about. Christ is Lord. Okay, cool. Lord of the Rings. Christ is Lord of the Rings. Says Mr. TNP says, you look up and you trust him, you bow down to him. Man, you have poor idol choices. Incorrect. I bow down and trust Sadhguru. I bow and trust Shiva. If somebody came here with more spiritual power and skill and expertise in any area of your life, of their life, I would also bow down to them, because that's what it takes to be a student. It takes softness. What makes it positive? I'm a positive guy. Is this life? Yes, it is. False, says Jesus. Well, yes, I agree. It is false. Hello, hello. I think about Jesus. I think about Jesus too. Shiva, where is Dutch lady at? She is in Dutchland. Jesus, imagine you gave Jesus an opportunity to show you he is the truth. He did. Jesus came to me many times. He came to me many, many times. He's a very loving being. I like him a lot. Jesus is very, very nice. He died for our sins, maybe. Not really. Nobody can die for your sins. Is he the Son of God? No, not really. Everybody is the Son of God. Nothing makes him special or a monopoly on being the Son of God. I'm spiritual. I'm Jesus-like also. Many more powerful spiritual people have existed on the planet, and they're not less powerful than Jesus. And I love Jesus. We all pray to Jesus. I love Jesus. Are you sadhaka? That word sounds familiar, but I don't know what it means. Maybe explain to me. I'm Hindu, but I believe in Jesus as Son of God. It's written in the Bible. Holy nobody told me that. It's written in the Bible? Holy shit! Everybody knows what's written in the Bible is true automatically, 100% certainty. It's written in the Bible, guys. There's lots of things that are written in the Bible. We need to start picking up more rocks, you know? Because in the Bible it says you need to use rocks for particular purposes. And we gotta do some stuff. It's written in the Bible. We gotta believe it blindly. Why? It's written in the Bible. That's you. Why are you venomous? I choose to be. Shiva, if I send you $1 million, what would you do with it? I would buy fruits. I would buy a place to stay. I would create a spiritual compound, just like Osho, and then I would invite people spiritually and do this in person, also live stream, and continue with the rest of the money that I have to buy more fruits and pay my bills and teach spirituality and enhance spirituality for the rest of my life. So send me $1 million via PayPal. I'm expecting it tonight or tomorrow. That's why you should send me $1 million. There is only 1% of men, and there is only one supreme creator. Well, did you read that in a book also? That sounds like something that somebody would read in a book. Easy 8-figure says, do you think you will achieve that immense feeling of enlightenment in your lifetime? Not like purely just pleasure. What makes you say that I haven't achieved it? Easy 8-figure 8. What makes you think that I haven't achieved enlightenment? Is enlightenment just, look, there is a breaking through the fear of suffering, and then there's also learning to use the technologies inside of this body to make yourself ecstatic all the time. So learning to use this technology takes a lot of skill and competence. But breaking your mind out of the illusions is very simple, actually. It's very easy. It's not that hard. I can do it for you, okay? Just like this. Just with a little sound vibration, I can smash you out of your illusions, and you'll have a permanent change, a permanent enlightenment. Now I'm going to demonstrate something miraculous to you. I'm going to demonstrate the elusive law of cause and effect. I just drank a lot of water, and now I need a piss. Cause and effect. So we're going to take a 1-minute hiatus. I'm going to go take a, you know what? And we're going to get right back into it, okay? And BRB. This feels a little bit too intimate. Don't leave the live stream. Stay here. All right, the throat goat is back. I have the idea of what I'm going to talk about in my next live stream. I'm going to make a quick note. Then I'm going to burn some sage to produce some spiritual energy here and clean all of your negativity away. God, y'all, just a bunch of negative people over here. All your negativity. Phew, disgusting. And then I'm going to continue reading your comments because I feel like you have some amazing comments over there. All right, I wrote it down. All right, okay. In Hinduism, becoming gay is a sin or not? No, it's not a sin. There's no sin, buddy. Like, there's no such thing. It's only in the weird Abrahamic religions that people are concerned with what people do in the bedroom. Like, hello, can you get any more weird than that? What are you doing in the bedroom? Oh my God. That's none of your business, buddy. Okay? I'll do whatever I want with my boyfriend. Leave me alone. Chillax. I'm seeing a lot of contradictions here. We might be up for a good debate. Yeah, I'm a contradiction machine. I don't know the truth. You think I have some things figured out? No, buddy. I'm confused as all hell. Maybe you can unconfuse me. I'll be very appreciative. Jesus sees us, says, without the existence of God, you have no ground to stand on as far as what's right and wrong. Absolute failure, miserable failure. You cannot be any more of a failure, miserable, miserable failure. This is what the Abrahamic religions that want to be really strong marketing systems do. They take ownership for all the positive things and aspects of life. You're saying that just because I didn't read the Bible and I don't believe in your little puny God, that I don't know what's right and wrong? Are you calling me an idiot? You think that I don't know that killing is bad and stealing is bad? You think I don't know that? Do you think I need some spiritual authority or the Lord King Christ to go and tell me that, or read some silly book? Absolutely not. I don't need that, buddy. I'm not as confused fool as you are. All right, I hope you enjoyed that. Jordan says, the way you think God exists, he just doesn't. I should pin that comment. I'm not going to because my PayPal is pinned, but I would pin that comment if I didn't care about my donations more. That was the wisest thing anybody has said in this live stream so far. Maybe even me included. Me included, okay? That was said with energy, with emptiness, with nothingness, with energy. So you definitely frame that somewhere on the wall. Yeah, you need to frame that somewhere on the wall. Congratulations. You've earned my, you earned my approval, Jordan. Yeah, Jesus sees us, says, what's a foolish errand this guy is? I didn't know that I was an errand. Somebody has to run an errand on me. Kirill says, how can you measure this energy you're talking about? Is in what scales? If you're talking about the throat chakra, this is not something you can measure with instruments. This is something that is internally perceived. And also I can perceive it. And people that are spiritually sensitive can perceive it. You can also perceive it too. You know, you go in a place and you feel the vibe. Oh, this place like feels bad. That's what it is. So it's measured by your human body, which is a very sensitive instrument. And if you want to make it more of a sensitive instrument, don't eat animals. Are you a Sanatani now? Mean your religion? I guess. Sanatana Dharma. Where are you? I'm in Bali. Somebody says Hinduism is the eternal truth. Yes, Hinduism discovered the eternal truth. That is correct. He is in Bali, yep. Atiltianio says, why Sadhguru consecrated Naga shrine with 3 chakras, Muladhara, Manipura, and Vishuddhi. Meditate there and it was phenomenal. Oh, nice. Why did he do that? To bring the snake's energy into the world. That's also a powerful throat chakra space. But still, it's a tiny proportion. It's a small proportion compared to the Valangri mountain, or even more so than Kailash. Why do you choose to be venomous? Because it feels good. It's amazing. It's an enhancement of life. It requires a lot more capabilities. It's not easy to do. It's just the next stage in your evolution. It's not just venomous. It's mystical. It's mysticism. It requires this. It requires venom. It requires the throat chakra. Throat chakra is mysticism. In some ways, or snail ate the snail. All right. Have you read the Bhagavad Gita, Shiva? No, I have not, but I know the story. It's a fantastic story, and I've seen some powerful experiences from that. I want to work on my heart chakra and then throat. There's no such thing. You work on whatever you need to work on at this moment. But all right. Those Hindu gods are fallen angels. Oh, really, buddy? Do you know that for a fact? Or is that another thing you believe? Unbelievable gay. This guy gets me. Mr. Bold Straps gets me. Oh, what a nice name. Very enticing, very attractive. Bold Stripes. You get me, buddy. You get me. Bro, it's easy for you because of some conditions within you. Some past karma, saying it from experience. Yeah, I have good karma. That's why I was born in favorable conditions, in a good body, in a healthy planet or healthy state of mind or healthy state. So definitely my actions or my I'm the owner of my karma. Weird nonsense, they're not. First do sadhana. All right. Mr. Ascending Guru says, welcome to the Mixed Ascension Arts chant for 1 minute. Chat for 1 minute. Okay. Astral Travel says, a religious ego is also a trap. I don't have a religious ego. I am a religious ego. Okay? My religious ego, my spiritual ego is far greater than yours, more advanced than yours, stronger than yours, more capable than yours, bigger than yours, more inflated than yours, more intelligent than yours, more capable in life and creating aspects, positive aspects of the universe, just better. I'm just better than all of you in all ways except one. What is that one? Not having a small ego like you. State of Danny says, the stream of consciousness flowing out of Shiva as we speak. Yes. Ascending Guru says, I have a very good YouTube channel. Oh, sure, hope not. No one finds all the tantric secrets of the at the community post. All right, I'll go and make sure to find that. Just because you said you did, I hope you don't. I'm gonna do with the opposite of what you say. Have you thought about Tai Chi? Yes, I do, and I also think about Muay Thai. You wash your hands? Of course I do. I'm not one of these people that don't wash their hands after they, touch their stuff, after they take a pee, or after they use the bathroom, and then just leave and then go and touch surfaces. That's nasty. That's disgusting. That is obscene. Have some respect for your human beings. I've seen this firsthand with so many people that claim they're spiritual, they claim they're conscious. Buddy, you're not conscious. You're spreading your feces all over the place for all of us to eat and consume. How dare you? You should have some shame, and somebody should teach you how to be a socially evolved human creature. And I hope you go and build something over there, okay? Make sure it has a sink and soap, and you wash your dirty hands. Bro, wash your hands. I did wash my hands, bro. Shiva, look under there. I don't know where to look under. Alpaca says, do semen retention live. Alpaca says, do semen retention live. All right, I'll do semen retention live right now. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. All right. If you could see that, shout out to you. You have spiritual powers. Did you get darshan of your Ishadeva or Devi? No, this didn't require that. What made you want to, Jake says or asks, what made you want to do what you do now? Being introduced to spirituality at an early age and always wanting to be a spiritual master, which I am, and always wanting to sit in a podium in front of large audiences and people revering me and chanting for me and bowing down to me and donating money to me in my PayPal link right there below, and me feeling great and feeling big and feeling my ego, spiritual ego inflating and growing to cosmic proportions, and me going out of control and spiraling into chaos and getting in confusing relationships with women and going to prison and writing a book on how I catastrophically changed my life, and then somebody slipping something in my food, and then I go into the afterlife. At the end. Are you going to reveal techniques to awaken Vishuddhi here? I already did, actually. We've been streaming for 140 minutes. That's over 2 hours. And so if you want to watch techniques and you want to watch a powerful transmission of activating the Vishuddhi energies, you should subscribe to my channel, then go back to my channel once this live stream is over and watch the beginning. And I actually teach and I properly transmit these techniques. So you do that, it's very beneficial. Visit Kamakyata Charapura Shaktipil. Yeah, man, there's so many energies that I need to visit in India. It's insane. But right now, I'm only going to the most intense ones, which is Kailash and places like that. Rohan Samavadam says, clench that perineum. You got it, buddy. You got it. I know you're seeing it. Alpaca says, thanks for that. Yeah, you're welcome for showing you how I do semen retention live. All right. Ati, can you see my aura? Mm, yes, I can, but not like this. No, actually, I can't. Yes, I can, okay? Your aura is blue. You're a nice spiritual guy. You're evolving. You got some nice prana in you. You're spiritually sane and sound of mind. You're not an insane person. There's a lot of insane people here. You've done a lot of work, and keep going. What else is there to say? Jake says, I would like to be like this. Nice. Will you be active tomorrow? Every day. I live stream and transmit my energies every single fucking day. You better be here tomorrow. If I don't see you here tomorrow, you're going to get something. I'm going to send my energies towards you. I'm going to look for you, okay? You better not be sleeping or doing whatever you're doing. Every day I'm going to be doing this with bigger weirdos than I am. You have no idea what's coming. I have some big things planned, okay? And subscribe and donate to my PayPal. Burning white sage is closed cultural practice. Where did you get ceremonial training? What the hell are you talking about? Closed cultural process? Buddy, I just bought this at a little grocery store. It's a plant. You burn it. It's spiritual tear gas. It removes energies quickly. Psh, whatever energy that you have that is not helpful right now, it instantly gets shattered and blown away. It just purifies the air. It's fantastic. Go buy yourself some white sage and burn it today. Nirob says, ever visited Bengal? No, I have not, but I've been to India. Manika says, okay, we'll do that. Thank you. State of Danny. What is the perineum? It's the space between the genital organs and the anal outlet. It's that muscle that you can clench. Did you open your third eye? My third eye is opened. Nilore says, do you see not my aura? No, I don't see that. Where did that go? Jake says, I would like to meet you and learn teachings. Well, you'll get a chance to meet me next year. I'll announce where I am, where I'm going. We've got some big things planned. So I'm gonna pull you over to me. Nirob says, you opened your crown chakra, question mark, question mark, question mark. I also want to open. Yes, I mean, it's not like I did it, but it happened. Enough spiritual energy has been cultivated inside of me until one day it just, like a bubble burst. It popped open and it felt great. Atiniatineo says, bro, why deal with all this YouTube and other clowns? Because I love clowns. If you're a clown, shout out to you. Worm says the indigenous, and why else? YouTube is a fantastic platform. I learn a lot. I grow here. I financially benefit here. People financially support me here, like you should do. Donate to my PayPal link down below. That's how I feed myself. And thank you very much. I know the spiritual knowledge and wisdom that I have is exchanged through people's kindness and generosity and donations. Thank you very, very much in advance for your donating. I love you very much. Stay blessed. The taint, Danny says, my God, bro, why did I say that out loud? Do not buy white sage. Well, I don't know why not. Jordan says, using someone's technology isn't stealing culture. Correct. That's another wise thing you said. Not as powerful as the first thing you said, but you're on a roll today, Jordan. I don't know what's going on with you. Maybe you're ascending into a master. Then that means I have some competition here. That's not so good. Maybe tone it down a little bit, okay? Tone it down a little bit, Jordan. You're getting a little bit too wise for my taste. What do you What do you mean? It's Hindu practice. Yes, that's correct. Jake says, can you tell if someone's chakras are open? Is that even a thing? Yes, I can. I have the ability to scan your body from the base of your spine to the top of your head and look through individual chakra and tell you what's blocked, what's not blocked, how your energy is, where your strengths are, where your energy is actually manifesting, where your energy is blocked, which chakra is blocked, and what you can do, what that relates to in your life. I can see that. I can very clearly see that. So how can you benefit? Donate to me spiritually, financially also. book a call with me, talk to me face to face. I'm willing to do that for free. I'm happy to do that for free. If you want to buy my time also, you can do that on shivakailash.com, but you don't have to. You can just talk to me via donation. I'm happy to talk to you on social media, and if you want to, for me to give you this service. It's like an entertaining thing, but it's also pretty useful. Do you feel that red light behind you? This is not a red light, this is just a little fire, but it's a consecrated temple. This is what it is, and it's fantastic. And yes, I do feel it. It emanates well-being and good energy. This is very, very nice. Nirob says, in Hinduism, he's not Hindu. All right. Wurm says, it's colonizer culture, and he's a colonizer. That's kind of true. My ancestors were that, colonizers. And I don't know, explain to me what I'm doing that's colonizing. Colonizing, Jesus. I'm appropriating people's cultures, meaning I'm using people's cultures, beneficial things in their cultures, and using them for my benefit. Oh my God, how dare you colonize them? I'm not colonizing anybody, okay? I'm for free 1v1 me on Discord, bro. 1v1 me on Rust. We're gonna go on Discord, but this live stream has to end, and enough interest has to be cultivated here. Even you can also practice that, no problem. What is your religion? Hinduism gives the right. Yes, my religion is Hinduism. I just contradict myself. You're welcome. I'm not a Hindu because I'm not born there. That's not my geographic location, but that is the ideas that I resonate the most, or that is the tools for the well-being lie there. So I've just incorporated a lot of that. Artinyahu Neo says, I would be helpful if you could tell me which chakra I have to work on. Your brain chakra. You need to work on your brain chakra. Make sure you open it. Talk to me in person. Either donate to me or buy my time or contact me on social media and I'll talk to you for free. Who the hell is giving hate to him? It's his choice to follow anything. Thank you very much for sticking up to me. You don't know how to burn white sage. What do you mean? I have a lighter. I have white sage. When I combust this lighter, it creates a flame. I put it to the white sage. It burns. Then I extinguish the flame. And then this is the byproduct, this smoke. It gives out certain energy. It's spiritual tear gas. It removes all bad energies. It removes stagnant energies. It removes lingering energies. It removes harmful beings and spirits. It cleanses the space. This is like a nice clearing. Like you clean the floor with soap and water, so too you can clear the aura or the vibe of the room with sage. Look at this. I'm burning white sage. Oh my God, he doesn't know what he's doing. He just... You don't know what you're doing in burning white sage. Buddy, I'm burning it, okay? Why don't you sell some coconuts in Bali? Man, you're full of great ideas. Woodham says, have you considered doing research? Nah, never considered that at all. Research? What's that? Stefan says, Shiva, let me know when you're popping on Discord. We have some folks over on the spiritual truth that would probably enjoy discussion. I don't want to discuss things that can't be monetized and can't be promoting my YouTube channel, my YouTube videos. It has to be on a YouTube video. After this thing is over, I'm going to end it in a few minutes, okay? I promise. I'm going to end this now. We're going to go on my Discord. We're going to go to my thing, and we're going to talk. And it might be recorded, it might not be, but it's probably going to be recorded. And if it's good enough to post on YouTube, I'll post it. It's got to be the juicy stuff. So we're talking here, but I'm not interested in talking. I'm interested in everybody benefiting from it and being entertained by it. So join my Discord and get ready for a show of a lifetime. We're going to do a 1v1 with Mr. Westness5437. Colonizer, look it up. Oh, okay, I'll look it up. But he is trying to get followers. This isn't just about self-belief. Yes, okay. I love him instead. He is my buddy. Thank you very much, Nelor Journal. Woolerum, oppressor behavior. All right. And Nirob says, bro, don't spread hate. It's a colonizer. It's my choice to be a colonizer, okay? No, I'm not a colonizer. He's not a colonizer. All he practices is Kundalini. Yes, that's true. The Arctic Sunflower says his ancestors fought the British likely. I mean, I'm from Ukraine, so my ancestors probably just drank vodka. But Canada tried to rewrite history. I was born in Ukraine, but I'm from Canada. I mean, for your video on Discord, we might pop over. Okay, yes, do it, do it, do it. Yes, please do bring the juice. Okay, we're going to end it here. I've been streaming for 151 minutes. I have no idea how much time it is. Still like the video. If you haven't liked the video, double click the thing button before this ends so that I feel my self-esteem can grow with people, me pretending that I'm famous or popular. Dare you to look up the cultural protocol around white sage. The cultural protocol around white sage. All right, I'll look it up or remind me on Discord. Or work at the Istana during the day. Bro, how do you know about the Istana? Don't bring that juice over here. Okay, Wadum says, you're a pretend Indian in 2 different ways, and it's offensive. Oh my God, it's offensive to you that I'm pretending to be Indian? Ding, 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 ding. Can I give you some rice? That's actually kind of racist or offensive, but look, buddy, I'm not born in India. I'm not part of a Hindu culture, but I benefit massively from that place. How is that offensive to you? You need to open your eyes a little bit. It's stupid. I eat Indian food. I love Indian food. One of the best food in the world actually is Indian food. I had Indian food just a couple of days ago, and I'm thinking, why can't I always have Indian food? And I maybe will have Indian food, except the fact that it's has onions and chilies and garlic. That's too much. So I love India. He never pretends. He just loves it and doing what he loves. Yep. Pass on the sage of the Hiji. Okay, my friends. Canadian colonizer burning sage is out. We're going to end this live stream. We're going to go to Discord. You need to click the description of this video. Click on the Discord link. Download this Discord if you haven't already. And then we're going to go on a video call, meaning all of us, everybody on this live stream that's been watching, we're all going to turn on our videos and we're all going to talk it out. We're going to debate. We're going to fight. We're going to argue. We're going to do all sorts of things. And we'll see what comes out of that. Okay? That's it. Thank you very much for all the people that have donated. And not just if you've donated, if you watch this live stream, if you've participated, if you like this video, even if you just enjoyed watching this video, that's good enough for me. That's why I do it. I'm here to spiritually benefit you. I'm having fun with all of you. I'm going to be doing this daily unless I, chicken out or I'm sick or something. But this is going to be done daily. I'm going to live stream daily. You can come here. You can have fun with me, ask me questions, talk to me, disagree with me. And then we're going to go on Discord after this. So if you still want to donate to me, the best place to do that is on PayPal or on my website, shivakailash.com. Buy my spiritual stuff on Discord, on my website. Buy my semen retention course. It'll change your life. And appreciate anybody donating me. And yes, whatever energy I can send forward to you now while this video is still here, I'm going to send forward to you just for you to benefit and for you to open your throat chakra and third eye and your crown space and for you to benefit massively. And that's it. Thank you very much, friend, for watching this, my friends. I'm thoroughly exhausted. There's nothing else that I can give. I'll see you on Discord. Goodbye. Peace. Shiva Shambho.